It's Twinkles.
Who hit the button?
I have no idea.
This guy right here.
Hopefully it was you.
No, I didn't. I think it was Ed. He's ghosting tonight.
Oh, okay.
Stage clicking buttons. All right, everybody. We went a little early tonight because unfortunately Ed is not feeling well. So we went, just a little bit early.
Just a little bit.
45 minutes.
Yeah, actually, quite a bit early. Because normally it would have been at 10:30 tonight. I just have to
like
it tomorrow.
I like it. That means I can go to sleep at a decent hour.
Maybe.
Me up so late.
Man, you ain't got nothing to wake up for. What do you need to go to bed for early?
You get
I
all
like
the sleep you need when you're
I
dead.
like to sleep. That's why.
Now you can't get offended because I call you an old geezer because you go to bed when the chickens go to bed.
Yeah.
Hell,
I don't get
that's when
offended.
he ate dinner. He ate dinner at 3:30 this afternoon.
Oh, actually, I didn't even have dinner.
I still haven't had my first meal today. This is, I don't know if you can. Well, it's got enough calories in it. I guess you can call it a meal.
Beer here.
So people from these parts call them pork chops.
Really? That's a good name. I never heard that.
Yeah,
Hi, everybody.
I'm gonna go eat a pork chop. But all right, hello everybody. Welcome to the 40th. Oh man, see, I can't even read. 30th episode of the Nocturnal Feeding Show. Now we're gonna get the hellos out of the way. We got Paul McCartney first in, Lady R, Stephen White. Only Oscars is here, and thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Red Laser. You ought to know that don't work. That's why I waited another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Hello, Toro. Scotty Aquati. Kenny, how you doing? Aquarium Domain.
Hey, Jeremy.
Oh, we got the Richard Reynolds.
Jeremy here today?
Yeah, Jeremy's in chat. Oh, it's before his bedtime. That's why he's here.
Well, he ain't like 65 years old.
No. Hello, Dee. Let's see here. Keep going. We got Craig's Catfish Cave. He's 21st. What's up, Matt? Liquid Zoo. Foxy Fishes.
Squinkles.
Garage Gang. Yeah, how about it? What's up, Vibes? We got Grant. How you doing? About time you showed up. And go to that link and help Saints Dust out. You got to read it.
Kenny E.
Travis Myers. Oh, I thought I was at the bottom of the chat, but it,
Keeps going.
keeps going. What's up, Dennis Christensen? I'm going to miss somebody. Oh, we got the owl with the wet socks. What
I'll be
type
right back.
going? All right.
Gerdo just came in. Hi, Gerdo. Paul McCarthy, his dad had a stroke today. He's in the hospital and not doing so well. So best wishes to Paul and his dad and family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Best wishes. That's Garcia, Nathan, and I'm caught up. Nope. Look who came in. The
Not that guy.
Xanadu.
Not that guy.
So I don't have a topic. I think we'll just do what we normally do. Wing it.
Okay.
Shoot the shit.
Are you talking fish? Or are you talking any of the life in general, or what are we talking about?
First of all, we're going to talk about something, though, that I've got to show you, Whip. I've got to show you. This is about Whip.
Whip, close your eyes. This is not for your consumption.
You got to wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Craig sent me this. Craig's Catfish Cave. And he said this reminded me of this reminded him of me. But I said, no. That is Whip. So hold on a second here. Let me get this set up and I'll share it for you, Skip. Tell me this does not look like Whipster. Oh, hold on. I clicked the wrong button.
You did. It happens when you're old.
Good thing you're on top of technology there, buddy.
Oh, I'm going to be on top of your mom.
Wow. That's bad.
That'll be good because I don't think anybody's been on top of her for a while.
Maybe she'll be happier and you won't treat you so bad. It's down below there. Yeah. All right. Tell me that does not look like Whipper.
Yeah, that's
Right there.
Whip.
I can't zoom in, unfortunately. Tell me that's not Whip. That's Whip.
That's Whip.
That is Whip. And Craig's Catfish Cave sent that to me. He said that reminded me of me. That reminded him of me. And I was like, no, look at it's a goatee. That's Whip. That is our friend Whip.
Yep.
That's great.
Pink hair.
Way cooler
Whip.
picture than me.
Pink hair.
I expect to see that pink hair at the Clash this year.
That ain't happening.
Come on.
My name is not Metalhead Prime.
That'd be funny. Well,
It's kind of a Whipple stand.
Well, Lady
So-
Rorschach asked a question of John in KG Tropicals at the end of the show there. And she was asking about how you hang shop lights if you were to use shop lights. Do you guys, anybody here use shop lights, or do you guys use traditional?
I have them.
I just lay them on the glass. What do you guys do?
I hang them.
You do hang them?
My theory with that is if it's closer to the glass, it's going to grow algae quicker on the glass because it's going to heat it up. That's because whenever I have like these lights, they grow algae all the time, so I got to constantly clean them lids. The one I have hanging over the 75, I don't get it as much. I mean, you still do, obviously, like if it gets wet from your air bubble system. I hang it just enough to where you have it to where you can get in there and work. And that way, whenever it's off your tank, you can still be able to see in there what you're doing because it's on. It's another reason why I did it.
That is a good reason right there. Because I mean, you do have to, if you have it right on the glass, you have to pull it off and turn it off, and then you're working in a dark tank. That is for sure.
Because like
Depending on the size of the light and the size of the tank. I mean, there's a 4 foot, it's a 75, and there's a 4 foot aquarium light on it, but it's just sitting on the crossbar. There's polycarbonate there, but I'd take those out and I don't move the lamp. I don't move the light because it still just sits on there just fine, right? There's
You don't worry about knocking it in there?
No, because it's all the way across,
No, yeah, I got lids on all my tanks, so and most of them are glass, so they're hinged. So I leave the strip light behind the hinge. The only tank that I don't have that's glass is I have a polycarbonate on a bow front, and that's 2 pieces anyway. So I lift it. The one that's a pain in the ass is my Fluval Flex, the Mega Flex, because the light's integrated into the hood. So when I have to work on the tank, I got to put the supports on it, and the tank isn't well lit when you work in there. But
Yeah.
other than that, everything else I have is sitting on the glass.
John did have a good point though, that these aquarium lights are sealed a little bit more, right? They're not waterproof, but they're sealed a little bit better than a shop light. So I think I might worry more if it was a shop light as opposed to, he did have a good point on that.
Yeah, shop lights are not they're not damp rated.
Not even a little.
No.
But I would agree with you, Paul, that all of my tanks have glass lids on them. I don't do the open tank at all. So they sit right on it. Mine are all but one is 4 foot. I got the 90 and the 150 and the 150 and the 120, which are all the talls, not the wide ones. So they're all 4 foot by 2 feet. And but I don't leave the light up there because I don't have, not that I have massive arms or anything, because I don't, but I don't like just leaving the glass on, trying to work myself in that little tiny, trying to reach down 30 inches,
Yeah. That's why the
Yeah.
polycarbonate is so nice. They slide right out of there. They're like on top of this one. It just slides right out. I set on the ground. Actually, there's one right here, right now. And then put them right back on when I'm done. So I've still got the whole area there to work on. And I actually put the polycarbonate on top of the light. So there's a little bit of space. And they don't get too hot. I've paid attention to it. They don't get super hot, but I put the polycarbonate above it. And that way I don't have to worry about the polycarbonate getting, blocking light as it gets older and gets stuff on it and gets, messed up as they do. Wow, look at that. Kenny.
Yeah, I got to talk about this real quick.
Kenny. Very nice. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny, for gifting 10 memberships and also becoming a member yourself. He gave them to Dennis Christensen, Nathan Have, Dee Coro, Craig, John, My Fish Tank, Steve-O, Surf City, Aquatic Moose, and Garcia. Welcome. Also, Scooby Steve gave us a $1.99 super chat of Skipper the Flipper. You better watch it, son.
Listen here, you little shit.
Oh, no, that was just my theory of thinking. Is for me, whenever I go to work on the tank, it's up and I still have light. Because I hate it, like whenever you go to remove a lid, like the ones that you get with it, and it's just one of them things for me. I like it hanging. I think another thing in the back of my mind is I know it probably doesn't get hot enough. Is with like a shop light. If it's LED, it probably wouldn't. But if you use like regular halogen bulbs, the regular bulbs, if the light itself,
it definitely will get
style, would it melt the plastic on the ends if it overhangs?
Maybe. I mean,
we're talking halogen. They throw off a lot of heat. They'll keep the tank up.
Can I tell you a gruesome story? I'll leave it PG, but I had a snake in a 150 once upon a time, and I put the lights on top of a glass canopy, and it was up there for all of about 8-9 minutes, and the heat from the light broke the glass. The glass fell into the tank, and I no longer had a snake in the 150. Actually, I had
two snakes. Right in the back.
Yeah. So that was not good.
Coro had a point. Unless they're listening to a specific IP67 or 68, aren't necessarily sealed any better. I don't think that's true because the shop light has no protection, right? It's totally open. With these, at least they have that plastic sheeting that's between the LEDs and the water. You know what I mean? There's an extra layer there, at least on the co-op ones and the ones that I have.
That's there on shop lights too. It's just not sealed. Like I took off the plastic sheet that goes in front of the actual light. I took that right off because
mine in the basement didn't have that. Yeah, I never had. I didn't realize that they had newer ones that also had that. The ones I have in the basement are all older and they don't have that little bit. Again, it's not sealed. That's not the word I would use, but it still is going to protect from splashes and stuff like that a little bit more. But if they have the newer shop lights have that too, then it's moot.
No, it's different. It's not the same because they're open on the end. So I mean, it's almost as if it's not there.
Gotcha.
It does. There are some LED shop lights that you can't really replace the bulb, so to speak. It's built in.
Yeah.
It's covered all the way around. I have some of those.
So I guess it just depends on what you get. I mean, there's
essentially it's just a strip in there. It's not an actual bulb. It's just all you just got to look and be careful. I guess.
And Coro, I think you're reading into what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're waterproof. I never said anything was waterproof. None of the lights are waterproof.
I heard him. He did. He told
and then whips a son of a bitch because he's lying. And he likes Kiss. He likes Kiss. I was so disappointed to find out that Whip is a fan.
Do.
Yes. But
the guilty pleasure.
Not that they're waterproof. It's just that there's that extra layer of protection. It's not proof. But it's just going to stop the splashes and stuff. Because if the light is just wide open and you've got a sponge filter in there, you know what I mean? When you're taking that lid off, that the light's getting the little specks of light, or specks of water. But if it's got that little plastic cover, it's just going to protect it from getting those little splashes. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Not that they're waterproof. You're not going to dunk them. What'd you do?
I was giving you a hard time about being an old geezer and not knowing technology, and here I go hitting the back button.
Yep, you hit a button.
There's another question, I think, from Lady
Richard.
Rorschach.
Another
Richard. She's I like this one. She's planning on breeding her turquoise rainbow fish this year and would love advice on spawning mops. Does anyone find that color matters? I use green over another color, much obliged. So there is a guy, Mike's Bulgarian Green. They make their own spawning mops, and it's actually multicolor. And it's his brother, can't remember his name right now. He does the rainbows. He's the one that makes them. Yeah, it's more of a camouflage color what his has. So I don't think it matters. I would say stay more natural to the natural look. Maybe it's just aesthetic for your tank. I don't know, like if like bright colors would deter them or not. But I would stay more of a natural look because maybe they'll tend to go toward that. What you could do is also do different colors and do your own experiment with it. That'd be pretty neat.
I think the only way it matters is to you, so it's easier to pick the eggs out of the mop. So as
Good
long
point.
as the eggs contrast against the mop, I don't think the fish give a about what color the mop is. If it's there, they're going to go into it.
So disappointed.
What?
I'm so disappointed. No, that people that I used to like just like really bad music.
Oh, I see what he said.
They whip. He's not going to let it go.
You talking about this?
They whip.
Richard Reynolds said it too.
Whip. Show him a tongue depressor.
Oh,
If I had one, I'd do it.
no, we
Show
ain't
you
gonna
something
do
you can depress with your tongue.
Fortunately, it's real small, so it wouldn't take a whole lot of tongue.
Yeah.
It'd be more like this.
that. But I would actually recommend getting the synthetic ones because you wouldn't have to boil them. You just rinse them off in hot water, and you can just throw them right in. But you're gonna have to squeeze the heck out of them because there's gonna be a lot of air. Because if not, it'll float for a while before they go down.
Because I've even seen people making those mops out of sponges.
Sponges. Okay.
Yeah, they do slice sponges and they get them to hold together somehow, and they drop them in there, and the fish use them just as well as a cloth mop.
Yeah. Same with the pull cube material. You know that I've got one of those sitting around here somewhere too. It's not, it's only like that big. It's got a ring on the top, and it's just little strips of the pull cube that somebody made. Sonny Gordon was the one who sent that to me.
KJE Aquatics. He has different ones that is not yarn either. I have to look it up. I'm gonna have to because I don't. I swear it was his.
Hello, Mark. A bunch more people came in. Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks
hello.
for hanging out with us.
Appreciate it. Oh, 54 people. You're awesome.
That's it. We're living
That's what I
now.
That's what I was trying to do. Is read the chat.
Jorge's here.
Who's there?
Because
What the-
Jorge's
That was weird. Thing just started playing music over here. It was muted and everything. I just started playing music.
Who you, Rico?
What's
Well,
that?
I'm sitting in in the Scarlet. Do you need me to move?
Yeah.
I'll get out of you guys' way. No, that's fine.
Move.
I'm sitting in the cigar lounge, and that's why. No, I know. I'm just gonna move.
You're good.
You got kicked out. Admit it.
Yeah, I
Text
know. They don't like customers that won't pay. They just want to hang out and use the Wi-Fi.
I have to name every single viewer.
Would you guys be
Okay.
interested in actually seeing the cigar lounge?
Where are you at?
And this is my local cigar lounge where I like to come out and hang out.
I don't care.
Yeah, spin her
What are
around.
you gonna do?
Spin her around.
Kick me off YouTube?
That's
I
it.
don't care.
Well, I won't show it. Oh, you know what? The music's probably too loud. Let me go outside.
We can't hear it.
I can't hear it. You're
Oh
fine.
no,
No.
Now
It's
it's
like
okay.
back there. You
I
can hear
gotta
it?
stay in here because it's a little bit warmer.
Oh, gotcha. I couldn't hear it.
A little bit warmer. Oh, quit it. Ain't 24 degrees down there, is it?
Yeah, he's in Arizona. It's a little bit warmer.
Well, I say it's cold, but it's only like 60 degrees. But
He's
Yeah.
wearing a freaking hoodie. Me and Rico be wearing
yeah, I know.
shirt.
60
we're-
degrees. I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot.
Yeah, I know. When it gets down to the 40s, we're trying to figure out what to do.
Water.
That's why the snowbirds make fun of us because they're running out
Yeah.
here in t-shirts and shorts, and we're all bundled up.
I remember, man. I remember the first year we moved out there. Christmas time, I was wearing just shorts and a t-shirt, and first couple of years, maybe 2-3 years was like that. But by the 4th or 5th year, it actually did start to get a little chilly for us, And then we moved here. The device, it was switched around. The summertime it'd be in the 80s, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's so hot." I'm like, "This is nothing," But you get acclimated. You do. Whatever.
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
It's amazing how fast you acclimate. I mean, we had, I don't know how cold it was by you guys, but it was -12 and then negative like 14 2 days in a row, Monday and Tuesday, wind chills of over 30 below. And Wednesday it was probably like a high of 6. Today it was a high of 24. And I'm walking around without even a jacket on because I'm like, hey, this is beautiful.
Hey, wait till you move down to this part of the world. We're going to be up in the 70s next week.
Yeah, I said
That'd be nice.
that's what we've been. Is like in the 70s all winter long. So
I'll take it. I'll take what we got because we don't get minus temperatures. We're about, we're in the 20s. We sometimes into the teens. Maybe once a year we get to -2 or something like that, but that's it. Rest of the time it's in the 20s, the 30s for our winter time. And then the summers aren't bad at all either. So I'll take that. I'll take it. I really like it. Not like the rest of the country. They're all those minus temperatures.
Are you getting a heat wave up there next week, Rico?
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, like 40s.
Yeah, 30s and 40s next week. It's pretty weird.
It's a nice break.
Ugh. Yeah, especially for my wallet.
Yeah. The heat.
It's
Nice in here right now. I mean, it's 67 in my room right now, and I have no actual heat in this room. Like I don't have any kind of heat that's being pumped in. And it's 67 in here right now.
well,
They keep
you're
the
enough
house-
of a hot mess anyway, so you probably heat up the entire room. So it doesn't matter.
That's true. I mean, I am a sexy beast. This is just a lot of.
Rico, I heard it's all about the gas.
It's all about gas.
It's all
Yeah,
about
no.
the gas.
I'm not that gassy. I mean, I look like I would be, but no.
I'm telling you
I ain't
something.
gonna lie to you, I am. I don't care. Better out than in, I say.
All the tanks in here because I have heaters in most of the tanks. These two right here, there's a little tank right there. I think that's a 20, and there's a 29. Those two don't have heaters, but everything else has got heaters, and it keeps the room.
Is this the hokey pokey?
You son of a bitch. Listen here, you little shit.
It keeps the room just fine. This one, there's a 20 up here, and there's a 29 up here, and all the rest of them, everything else has heaters. So
Better monetize this stream.
Let me ask you this, Enrico. Do you find that your bill is much different from heating the tanks individually versus heating the entire fish room?
I have never heated the entire fish room. Our electricity bill or energy bill in the wintertime can get a little high. Like it's been as high as 350, I think, was the
Oh,
max.
shoot. Okay. Yeah, so
Um,
it's like our summers down here.
but that's only like for like 1 or 2 months. It might be February usually. But then summertime, it'll be, and we don't have air conditioning. We just, open up all the windows and that's it. We don't have air conditioning. We don't need it for most of the year. There's maybe a few days out of the year that we need it. So
I'm sure with that
I
lake,
can't
it really
do room
helps.
temperature on my tanks. With the discus and whatnot, the discus tanks I keep at 84. So,
yeah,
and I keep now this time of year, my house is 68. I don't, so I don't really heat the house, 68. So the heaters have to make up the rest of it. So they're making up 12, 14 degrees, so it's really not terrible that it has to raise it above ambient. And then once the tanks are heated, they don't cool off that fast.
yeah,
So, and the other thing I do is I have ink birds on all my tanks. So I have a 4-degree range. So it'll get up. So like in my discus tank, it'll hit 84, but it's not a constant 84. I allow it to drop down 4 degrees and then kicks back on. So I'm not heating the tank all the time. And then all I'm doing is then I'm only bringing it up 4 degrees, as opposed to having to bring it up farther. And it's better for the fish too, because they don't live in constant water temperature.
sure, yeah.
Pause.
Hi, Rachel. I do it. I only do a 2 degree. I do a 2 degree with my ink birds. Just because that's just what I set. No real reason, no real thought behind it other than 2 degrees. That sounds good. I'd even look into it. That seems to work. But yeah, I refuse to put a heater on a tank without an ink bird. I have a couple of extra ones sitting down here. I will definitely not even put a heater on a tank without one.
Thank God you were wearing pants. I'm just saying.
Good. He didn't hear you.
What?
Thank God you were wearing pants because the camera went down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Will,
I like to show my crotch. Apparently,
he does. He does. Because we were working on his monitor earlier today, and it was like he stood up, and then the phone was like right here. So it was just like I was like, "Oh, great! Hey, thanks. I think I see a testicle."
So you got to know Whip a little bit better, huh, Rico?
Oh yeah. He's getting me back for groping him at the Clash. You got a lot of balls, Mister.
That's it.
So, according to Maine, says that sound effect always gets his cat's interest. It would.
I believe it.
did you see what he said earlier?
No,
When you guys were saying, you're still up. He goes, yeah, Mom, let me stay up past 10 today.
I didn't hear what you said. Say again.
Say it again, Whip.
Oh, I said he had a comment earlier when we were talking about old men, and you're still up, and he goes, yeah, my mom let me stay up past 10.
Yeah, he talking about his wife.
Oh, my wife, yeah. But
He probably got a kitchen pass to stay up to watch tonight. Well,
Hey, I'm gonna go settle up my bill real quick. I'll be right back.
Send me a tip.
Bring me something. Whip is going tomorrow for hopefully his very first live stream. It was supposed to be last Friday, but he pussied out. So
I did. I took the money.
So this hopefully tomorrow. You're not looking at any storms coming in or anything, right, Whip?
No, it's supposed to get cold again, but no wind or snow as far as I know.
Yeah.
Because you got called away. That's why you didn't stream the other day.
Yeah. I got called an hour and a half before I started. Phone went off at 8:30, and I'm like, overtime, stream for free. I'm gonna go into work.
No, that's a no-brainer right there. That's for sure.
It was so weird. We had, about a week and a half of high winds. Like there was some gusts up to 60 a few of the days. And We did not lose power a single time, which normally we would. And then the day after it all ended, we lost the power for about an hour and a half. It was weird because, the whole time you think that's when it would happen, but it was after the storms were gone.
That don't make no sense because we got very fortunate. Knock on wood. Dogs are gonna bark. But oh damn, they must be sleeping. Normally they would have started barking, but we not here neither. Like when we got the same wind that you guys got up there, it didn't do it here neither. I was so surprised.
Yeah, you're probably like us. Every time you were talking about gas earlier. Every time you fart too hard, the power goes out. But
I don't fart that hard.
Liar around you.
Yeah, it must be a New York thing.
We were at that clash. I was walking behind you, and looked like I had freckles.
No, you said it smelled like roses.
Well, I tell you,
Chocolate chips.
I'm up in Greensboro, North Carolina, so I had to go up Route 40. And coming up here, there must have been some cells that came through the area. There was highway signs twisted like pretzels.
Wow.
And trees just like snap. So it must have been some kind of tornado hit up there. But
Microburst or something maybe too.
I mean, splintered, not just broken, splintered.
I tell you what, the heck was that? That was, I don't know, a couple months ago. Our power went out, and they said it wouldn't be on for like.
What's happened?
I got that. What you do?
Whip, your Skipper. Whip, you're tilted down again. And
Yeah.
Skipper, your sound was cutting in
Your
and out.
audio gone.
It sounded like that wind was coming back. Oh, it's Chex-Mex.
But
Oh, it's me?
anyways,
Sorry.
but no, I forgot about that Higer pump that I got. It runs my whole rack, and it's if the power goes out, it keeps running for up to 10 hours, I think it was. I was like, okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I have a little one to where if I needed to add air, I would have just went around and let it run on tanks, by itself, every so often. But I got to get more of those.
I need to switch out. I've got the co-op one, and it did just fine. It's done like 10, 12 hours, something like that. But I have another one, and I have a pump over here that's running these tanks. I need to switch it out with that just so I have it covered, so I don't have to worry about that. Because this is the time of the year when we usually do lose power, once in a while. It's gotten better, though. It has gotten better.
The one that I'm talking about is that big one I did a review on.
Oh, yeah.
That thing worked awesome. Thinking about getting another one. What? Especially whenever I expand. Because whenever I do that, I want to get a lot of the tanks from upstairs down to there. So it would be better. What do you want? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. You being soft? In the butt?
What the?
There you are. Say hi. Look. Say hi.
Oh, which one's that? What's his name?
That's Ruger. It's Ruger, the dad. What?
Oh,
That's my buddy.
doggy dog. Can I pet that dog? Was that loud? I was trying to go for loud.
Well, you made my wife laugh in the room the other. She goes, there's something wrong with him. I said, you got to meet him. Oh, she goes, that video. You talking about that one with the bear? Can I pet that dog?
There's a whole bunch of them. They use that voice for so many different ones,
No, that's a bear, honey.
Can I pet that dog?
Oh, man, that was funny.
They use that voice over for all kinds of videos and stuff now.
So they're asking, did you already schedule your stuff, Whip?
Yeah, Rico and I did it this afternoon. Right? I mean, it should be scheduled now, right?
Yep, it's all set. Yep.
So,
And he
so
will-
what's the name of the show, Whip?
Whip's World.
It's getting tanked with Whip.
All right. That means
And I was going to
lifting-
do something like what Jason does on Sunday. You know,
Wow.
but he beat me to it, and now I don't know if I'm going to do that or not.
Boots and Cat.
Oh, I
Rachel
just
said,
did.
just found out no school again tomorrow on a 9-day weekend. Wow.
Woo!
They're getting hit with the ice and snow, right? But mostly ice. I think it's
Time to
mostly
go
ice.
to Mexico.
They're gonna pay
You know,
for it
drink it.
come June.
I hear Cancun calling your name.
Excuse me. Uh-oh. It's
Nancy
starting.
V is in the house. Danny V.
Who?
Brother Dan.
Yeah,
Nancy
Brother
B.
Dan, what's up? I was going to say, you better found it. I made you a mod, Jeff, because I was about to put it in chat. Oh, man.
You ain't made me a mod yet.
So tomorrow is good with streams because you got Foxanne doing her Friday stream now. So she's going to be before Whip
Right.
for an hour, and then Whip, and then John, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, and then I go. And then I'm not sure about Lefty. I think Lefty's coming back. Skipper, have you heard anything? Is he coming back soon?
Soon. I don't know when.
Okay. So
He's kind of in and out right now from last
there's basically streams from 10 o'clock Eastern until, all day until like 11 o'clock at night. All day tomorrow, there's like streams.
I'm going to be on a stream tomorrow.
Who with?
No.
With Jorge?
Yeah.
Are you getting interviewed?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
What time is that one?
It'll be at 7.
At night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like an in-between whenever I looked at the schedule.
Yeah, because if it's 7 in the morning, nobody's going to be there.
Yeah, that's true.
Jorge, you might want to do 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm just saying. He would have to get up at 4
I was
a.m.
kidding. You didn't have to do that.
No, he'd have to get up at 4 a.m. to do it. Yep, let's do it. See, I scared him away. Thanks.
Yeah. He's like, "Look at this. I'm on mountain time."
No, left busy. But he said he's going to be coming back. I talked to him. I said, hey, bud, I said, you need to look this up because I'm coming to Connecticut and you need to be there because it's in your backyard. The NEC.
Oh, yeah, the NEC. Yeah. In April, right? We might go
Yeah.
next year. We might, if it's in April again next year, we might. This year it's not in the cards, but it is an event that I would like to go check out. I've gone to the virtual events that they've done the last couple of years, and I enjoyed a lot of it.
Didn't they have an auction?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I thought
At
so.
an auction. Yep. Normally you would have to, they didn't ship stuff. It's like you would have to be close to one of the clubs that, that could pick the stuff up or whatever. And that way, that's how you got your items. So it was a little bit weird of an auction, but it'll be nice to have it back. I know Alishon's really happy about it coming back. There's Kirk. I see Fish him out.
He's not feeling well. So he's taking a nap.
That's right, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Kirk, he heard you were coming and he was afraid you were going to start singing to him. So he said, I'm out of here.
Oh, hello, Nancy B. I didn't see you there. But Greg Jones, you know who Greg Jones is, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. He's going to be actually running it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mhm.
I didn't get I didn't get a chance to talk to him too much at the Clash this year, just for a little bit. He was pretty busy.
Oh my, yeah. I bought a bunch of stuff off of him too. The botanicals that he had, the coconuts was pretty neat. He had full ones. You can make whatever you want out of them instead of the normal ones that are cut in half. But he didn't. We didn't talk about it there, but he did a video. So you go back to Greg Jones's channel. If Maud would post that link, if not, I'll do it myself. But
Passive aggressive. There's enough
But,
room here. Somebody better do it.
he talked about it, and it's freaking big.
30 clubs, right? Involved is something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's I gotta go. Gotta do something different.
Well, like I said, we can't do it this year, but it might be in the cards for next year. We'll see.
What link are you looking for? Sorry, Rico.
I think Jeff might have got it.
Yeah, he did. Never mind.
Greg Jones online.
I said that because of Whip, because I just made him a mine.
I know, right? I better do something. Got to earn my money.
That's it.
He goes, well, I know mine. All right. Keep some. Oh man, that's great. Oh whoa, wait a minute. Which one? It ain't the 4,500 gallon, is it?
It's a
He
lot of
wants to
water.
go swimming with the big fish. That's what he wants to do.
Nah, you're all right, Dee. Actually, I need to get with Jeremy because he only lives an hour and a half from me. I want to go see that. I was going to try to get hooked up to go down there and help him a little bit, but the cards weren't right.
Skip, you got to bring your wetsuit. He's going to put you to work. You got to reseal the tank.
Oh no, that if you want that,
reseal it already?
No.
No, he's actually doing those 2 1500s. So that he has just extra shit floating around that he can build them with.
He accidentally overbought.
Yes. And he did that when he was buying it. I'm accidentally buying this.
Yeah, he did do that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't he? It was funny. Yeah, I did not say it, Jeremy. I didn't say it. Nope. If it happens, I can get his address. Just saying.
Surprisingly,
if you want a sticker, send me your address or email.
Surprisingly, now when Paul said get your wetsuit ready, I decided to do a search for a redneck wetsuit, and surprisingly, there's not really any special. I was looking for something funny, and
there's no accommodation for the redneck.
No, because we don't use a wetsuit. We just go naked.
Yeah,
it's all people in
wetsuits just going in there buck naked.
You heard of
noodling naked.
You heard of noodling, right? Just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he'll be noodling.
That would be a whole different way of doing it. That's for sure.
That's exactly
right. Benjamin's right. The redneck wetsuit's a T-shirt, aka muscle shirt, wife beater, whatever you want to call it.
All right, I found one. Here we go.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny, Heather. Yep, that's pretty much it.
That was one of the results for redneck wetsuit.
That's true.
It's called boxers.
Wife beater and box. That's right. That's all it is. You got the real rednecks. They're wearing probably whitey tighties. And more,
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, you're right, Jeremy. That is a redneck tuxedo, a flannel shirt, and blue jeans. And they normally use baler twine as the tie.
What's the Canadian tuxedo? What is that one? I can't remember. I think it's like denim, like it's a denim jacket and denim and Levi's.
Oh, I thought it was Canadian.
Only the head gear, but there's a Canadian. I got to look at that now. Canadian tuxedo. I think it's the.
You might want to be careful looking that up.
Well, no, I like living on the edge. Living on the edge.
So, Dee Dee, have you seen the whitey tighties with the cowboy boots lately?
Yeah, that's what it is. Canadian tuxedo is the denim jacket
Are you
and jeans.
offering, Paulie?
Well, heck, when was it when everybody was wearing the denim jackets? Was that the 80s?
80s.
Everybody
Oh,
wanted
this
to be-
actually,
Maybe
wow,
even
there's
the
actually
70s a little bit.
there's a whole history on it here. 1951, Bing Crosby visited Vancouver. I said Vancouver.
You did.
1951. So that seems to be where it started from because he happened to wear the denim jacket and stuff. So that's interesting. I love learning stuff like that. The Canadian tuxedo.
That's funny.
Rich, that's TMI, Rich. TMI.
I understand. Who was talking about peeing outside earlier? What was that? What stream was that? Was that on the Hot Mess Express?
Nobody
One of
was
the streams-
being outside here.
One of the streams, I think it was the Hot Mess Express. Somebody was
Oh,
talking
I'll
about
bet
peeing
you.
outside. Yeah, and I was like, ever since I got Wally, it's been a common occurrence. Take him out at night, and
Well,
it's Peplin. That's what it was. And it is very freeing. Yes, the Hot Mess Express and men peeing outside, right? So it is very freeing because you don't have to worry about aiming. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry about you just walk
Who
out
worries
there.
about Amy?
I
that
like to
did,
do the Superman pose, where you got your hands on your hips, so you just stand like this and just,
do you
that's my
suck?
favorite.
Blow
Do
smoke?
you suck your gut in when you do that?
No, I don't need to because it's
Uh-oh. The Jizzy Man's here.
All right.
Sing. Oh man. That's
So,
funny.
as somebody who has worked outside for 32 years, there's probably not many places in northern Illinois where I haven't peed or pooped.
So you marked your territory.
Yeah.
That's-
you go to north of Chicago and you're gonna it's just gonna smell like whip. The whole place smells like whip.
Ooh, what's in here?
So what does Ed call that whenever he plays that video? This is your
Public service announcement.
here's your public service announcement. Don't
Yeah.
pee against the wind. Yeah.
Unless you got good flow.
It's nice, you just don't have to worry about it. I
Unless you
wish
got
you
good
could
flow.
work all the
I
time.
just got that. It's a fire hose, man.
Yeah, well, you're
Good
going to see
stuff.
Whip's name in every snowbank. That's funny. Oh my! Trying to think. Oh, so we're going on a family trip this weekend, so there will be no, yet again, and I'll be bringing them back. Things need to calm down. Sunday stream. We're taking the kids for their Christmas gift down to the Great Wolf Lodge. I almost yelled in the room to ask the name because I forgot it for a second. Oh, wait a minute. So you know why he left? He wanted to come look all professional and shit, okay?
No, I just got home. It's just I was at the cigar lounge and I was almost done with my cigar when you invited me over.
But yes, there won't be a Sunday stream because of that. Apologize ahead of time. I may make a community post. That's all my community posts are, not me not doing it. No, it's actually in Maryland. What's the name of the town? Name of the town? Pennyville? Perryville, Maryland.
Oh, they got quite a few of them.
Yeah, so I always knew about the one up in the Poconos, right? We were planning this, and the wife was looking at everything. There's actually a crap ton of them.
Yeah.
And,
bunch. Jeez, there's like
and they're going to
30.
be trying to put them in other countries. So it's a resort's what it is. It's an indoor water park. We're going to take the kids down there and have a good time.
I
Hey.
Hey, I got an idea for the Sunday stream. Let Eric and Fishymon do it next on Sunday.
Yeah, they can stream.
That'd be a nice combination.
Eric,
I've
and
never-
Fisherman?
Never heard of this Great Wolf Lodge. I never heard of it, so I didn't know. I have no clue what it was. It looks
They
pretty neat.
opened that one up in the summer of last year.
Got some bowling, Howler's Peak ropes course, mining.
Jeremy goes, "How the hell do I live in Maryland?" And when we took the kids there, we went to Virginia.
It moved across the border.
I don't know, bud.
Maybe it was like you said. They just put this one in not that long ago.
Yeah, it opened the summer of 23.
Oh, so yeah. So that's
That'd be a great stream.
looks
The
pretty neat.
Ginger and the Beast. I like it. Well, see the adult section is closed because a lot of that stuff's outside and it's going to be cold.
Mhm.
I mean, if you want to go ice,
Baby. Sorry, you repeated ice, so I had to.
see, he just said it was in 2017. Now it makes sense. Oh my gosh! But you want to go go down an ice slide? That'd be pretty fun. God, I hope they have padding at the other end. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Or at least the heated pool or something that you're gonna go flying into.
Let's see, indoor water park.
Or a nice
Nathan,
insulated pillow for your butt.
Yes, Nathan. Actually, it'll just be me. It'll be a focus on Saturday for this time around. There's a focus on
Who are you
Latoya.
focusing on? Skipper?
Latoya.
Oh,
Latoya. Yeah.
Oh, my neighbor.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to double dose Skipper here.
No,
No,
I got
you-
Skipper tomorrow.
Yeah. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
In the morning.
No, in the morning I'm gonna have aquarium delirium. I'm gonna be up at 6 in the morning. It'll be 1 o'clock his time though.
See, we was gonna do 7 a.m. my time, so your ass had to get up at 4.
Yeah, this looks like a lot of fun though. So you guys are taking the kids down there.
Yeah. And then Surf City mentioned it earlier on in the stream. I don't know if he's still here because hopefully I get to see him. California next month. Going to go to the West Coast, see some peeps.
Nice.
And then
Nice.
April, Connecticut, and I'll be done for a while. Maybe till June. I haven't decided about that one yet.
So it's confirmed you're gonna be in February down there at Dr. Anthony's?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Got to figure all that
But
out.
Doc Anthony isn't going to be there.
No, he said he ain't going to be there. I said, well, put the house key underneath the floor, man. If not, I'm breaking the hell in. That's just all there is to it.
Well, now that he's let me go visit his house, I can take you to where it's at exactly.
All right. I'll give you a call.
This does not sound good. This does not sound good.
He'll come back and he won't have a fish room anymore. That's one thing for sure.
He's got no
Well,
fish.
Yeah, I think he took it all down already, right?
He actually announced not last week, the week before. So I can say I knew for a while, but I've letting him do it. He is actually, after this academic year, he's retiring.
I caught that. Was it on your show?
Yeah, moving
Yeah.
up to Portland. So a lot of his stuff's tore down, but I don't care.
That's what he says, but he's got a lot of. When he told me he didn't have anything, and that thing was full of fish.
Yeah,
Well, he's going to move in with Kenny E.
Oh, is that why he's tearing tanks down? So he can bring his up.
Oh, Kenny?
He's going to go move in with Kenny.
Hey, Skull.
They're gonna have to change their channel name. Dan Osakeni. Dan
Put a doctor in front of it. Dr.
Danikin.
Yeah, Dr. Danikin.
Dr. Danikin. Welcome to Dr. Danikin. That's good. I like that.
Yes, Boots, he's moving up by you, but I'm going down to California. Matter of fact, it's the Huntington Beach area, I believe.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But also going to end up going to Disneyland. The wife talked me into it.
Yeah, it's right there too, right? Anaheim and Huntington Beach aren't too far apart.
Yeah,
right?
we're flying into LAX.
California.
Well, make sure you take about an extra $1,000 because that's how much you're going to spend there.
Oh, not with her. Listen, I'm telling you, this woman finds some deals.
Just to get in.
Show up. So, ever since I asked her to marry me, I said, "You plan, I'll be there." Everywhere we go, that's what happens.
Yeah, that was how many years ago? It's still the same thing.
Matter of fact, November 14th, it'll be 10 years.
Rookie.
Yeah, I remembered. That's right, Jen.
10 years.
She
You're
probably
just getting
flipped me
started.
off. Well, actually, we've been together since 2006.
Yes, Nancy B.
We started dating in November of 06. I moved in with her in December. I said, "You're stuck with me." She's being held hostage. She said, "Tell the truth. Your mom kicked you out." I was like, "I ain't living with that shit. I'm moving in, Jen."
So Jen is the cruise director.
Yeah.
In the Skipper household.
Yes, she is.
If you're a dude and you say anything other than that, you're lying.
Yeah, I was going to say it's. all
usually-
my vacations are already planned for me. I just pay the bill. That's it.
Yeah,
Really? I usually plan the trips. I usually do because Michelle doesn't care. She's like, whatever. We don't go on that many trips, and we don't go anywhere. So it's only like maybe 2 trips a year at the most.
Yeah.
So,
well,
but
you could come all the way down to Florida in November. Just saying.
I try not to get down that far.
What's in Florida in November?
Whip.
I am.
Why?
That's all that matters.
I have 2 weeks of glory down there in November. The first 2 weeks in November.
Every year. In a beautiful place.
Oh,
It is very pretty.
And it's not it for myself it would be very inexpensive. I would just need to get there.
If you can get there, it's also going to cost you is food.
Might plan a trip to the Fort Myers area next year.
What's in Fort Myers next year?
There's a bunch of crazy people down there. There's a couple fish keepers.
He's going for spring break.
No,
Don't let him lie.
no.
Stay out of there for spring break. We are too old for that.
No. I didn't do that whenever I was younger.
I'd be driving like this. Whoa, hey.
Yeah.
And then it said turn right. That's one of the big reasons.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I would definitely like to.
What is it? Is it Daytona that does Bike Week? I wouldn't mind going down there for that.
Yes, they do. Have you been to Sturgis?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
several times.
I need to say nothing then.
Whip, you got to come to Myrtle Beach Bike Week.
No, you gotta wear pink.
Myrtle Beach Bike Week.
Why? Is there a bunch of 90-year-olds up there? Rich 90-year-olds with their
let's just put it this way. When they have Bike Week in Myrtle Beach,
Nothing but trailer
there's
queens.
motorcycles all over southeast and North Carolina, just
I bet.
running around.
It's actually it's getting to be a pretty big thing down there. A bunch of people from up here go down there. They say it's fun.
Well, when Nancy and I bought our property down here, we came. We went to meet some of the developers of some of these communities. So we came down here on March 10th, 2005. I told one of my customers that. He says, "Do you know what day that is?" I said, "No." I said, "I have no idea." He says, "It's Bike Week in Myrtle Beach." So we get on the plane in Newark, we're the only people without leather on. The whole place was leather.
Oh, I've been.
All
to
I'm
those
thinking is the
places.
blue coat,
So
I've been to those
you showed up
the
naked.
oyster bar.
Well,
You showed up naked, didn't you?
I can't hear you.
I said you showed up naked, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, well, that would look like leather, probably.
Well, no, I wore my UPS short.
But I'm
that
bummed.
was a good
That's
one.
good. That was. Yeah, that was good. Rachel said the Portland's naked bike ride, and that's not a good thing for like older men.
No, that's
you know?
that's not good. People who go naked outdoors, in public, usually are the people you don't want to look at.
Well, especially a bike ride because
Things
you
are jiggling.
get older and stuff gets longer and
Well,
hangs harder.
let's just say
Hang-
things move in the wind. Okay.
That just sounds painful.
yeah.
I still have not listened to that Huawei. I still have not listened to Maritza and Mikey B's song "Bottom of the Chat." I keep meaning to. I meant to do it today,
You're a
and I still
horrible
have.
person, Rico.
I heard it when he was putting it together, when he was singing it on his stream, when he was putting it together, and I still have not gone and listened to it. I will. I keep meaning to.
You don't need to. It's not that good.
Saddlebags.
Kidding, Mike. I'm kidding, Mike.
No, I
what
do
it-
not. Nice try, Eric.
I'm still waiting for the date of the event of going down to Tennessee and going to Whip's new property and camping out there.
You could do that.
Okay,
There's
hold on.
no electric and no water, but that's you
So,
can camp there all
It's
day
called
long.
camping.
Yeah. But I want you to think about this though. If he wants to do a fish fam event down there, right?
Yep.
He putting our
Put us
asses
to
to
work.
work. Now, he
Yeah,
gonna put
exactly.
our ass
Oh, that's
to work.
right.
That's fine.
Everybody,
That'll be fun.
I'm gonna tell you what. You better go to that damn beer distributor, right? And that's all I want paid.
Oh, there'll be a lot of beer.
All you need to have is a ice chest and a grill, and we'll do all the rest.
A grill or a girl?
No, grill.
I can do both.
Well, Rico's going, so that's all the girl we need.
That's true.
On that note, it has a full incidental spread. Oh my god.
That is real camping, Dee Dee said. And that's the thing. When we moved up here, people said, "Hey, do you want to go camping?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." And they go to a campground. It's like a little trailer park, and they've got their RV park there. To me, that's not camping. To me, that's not camping. That's just your
TVs and yeah.
camping's in the tent. Or when I lived in Arizona, we would just take our sleeping bags. Sometimes not even sleeping bags. Sometimes just a blanket. You just go.
That's actually still camping. It's just not broke camping.
I see that's good camping. That's camping. When you go when you've got a TV and you got electricity, that ain't camping. That's just going you're going to a cottage. You're going to just another house.
What are you
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like my camper.
That's called glamping, I think, is what that's
It is.
called,
It's
right?
clamping.
If you got electricity, then it's not camping.
Okay, I got a quick question.
It's
So,
going to cost me money.
Whip,
Yes.
when you tilt your camera down, is that acting like bifocals? Just saying.
What I did, what I'm doing is trying to. Rico hooked me up today with hooking up the monitor.
Oh, it's my
So-
fault.
It doesn't work.
It's my fault.
So now that my laptop is in front of the monitor, so I can see chat without having to look this way, but I can't see what I'm typing.
Bifocals.
Get stuff moved around,
I'm sorry. I had to.
That's all right. I get it.
Moose. Rico
But I
prefers
remember growing up, whenever we went camping, my parents had the pop-up camper, and that's not glamping at all. And the kids, we slept in the tents. But now I ain't gonna lie to you, I can't sleep in a tent anymore. I gotta have my camper.
Either.
Oh, I probably couldn't either. I'm sure I couldn't. Yeah. I mean, I'm talking about, decades ago.
Not
Camping
since
in
I was
Arizona
like
was fun.
16.
We just go out into the desert and start walking and then find a spot, and that's where we camped. It was just
Yeah.
nobody owned it. You could, There was nobody around. You didn't have to worry about anything. Just loved it. Just loved it.
Wait a minute.
I mean-
is that festival down there in Arizona?
Burning
Which one?
Man.
No,
Yeah.
that's in Nevada. That's
Yeah,
northern
no.
Nevada.
Oh, I was going to ask if Rico started that this month. No,
The burning sensation, man. Maybe.
oh, and you thought
Only
it
when he
was,
pees outside.
That
No,
must have been a trip to Rocky Point.
Yes.
right? No, he
A lot
thought
of
it
those
was
trips
a
to
pillow.
Rocky Point. Did you go to Jorge? Did you go down to Rocky Point?
I've been there.
We went there so many times, like in the 70s and 80s, early 80s. I mean, that's what we did every year. Spring break at Rocky Point. That's what you
Yep.
did. Yeah, I've been down there quite a few times. After a while, you're drinking beer just for some liquid. You're not even getting drunk anymore because you've had so much beer. It's just, it's
That
just
sounds-
something. It's
that
just to
sounds
stay
like-
hydrated.
That sounds like Sturgis Bike Week.
We would take 5-6 coolers full of beer and maybe like a pack of hot dogs, and that was it. That was all of your stuff. That's all you had.
That's Breakfast of Champions.
That's all.
How many days?
Usually just like a long weekend. Maybe it wouldn't be a week. It'd be like 2-3 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, 3 hot
Yeah,
dogs a day. That's all you need.
Well, I mean, there
Yeah,
was
but-
always the food on the the little carts and the street food and stuff that was so good, right?
Yeah,
that
but you
stuff
were
was
what,
always-
in your 20s? That's when you could be able to do that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's no way I can pull that off now.
You
No.
you,
Oh,
you
no.
do that now, you're like got to recover for a week.
Well, shit.
If I did that now, I'm done. I'm over. It's nice knowing you guys.
I did that over on Berto's live stream for New Year's, and I didn't even finish the bottle, and I was hurting for almost a whole week. I can't do that anymore.
Well, it took me like a month
I
and a
missed
half
it. I
after
was,
the
I was
clash.
looking something up.
After the clash, it was like a month and a half. It took me to
Yeah,
recover.
but Rico, you were drinking like a fish over there, and you said you don't drink anymore.
Guess what? He can't blame that shit on me this time
This time.
What do you mean this time?
Yeah, this time.
because you did the last 2 years.
How did I blame it on you? I don't remember blaming it on you. I was probably drunk.
Because you were
Oh,
drunk.
No,
right. Right. You
no.
were too drunk to remember.
21, you blamed it on me because we ate dinner together. And I don't know, the crown or you were rum and cokes kept coming. It was my fault. And then the following year, out in the parking lot, and I was
Oh.
being nice. Listen, I was being nice.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. I didn't give you full size beers. I
Yeah.
kept bringing him the minis.
He get a full size beer, and I get the little baby beer. A little half, a little like
'Cause
whatever it was.
I didn't want him to blame
Yeah.
it on me. I was.
That was good though. You actually was a good idea. The rum and cokes will go down just constant, but the beer, I get too bloated and it starts to hurt. So, but rum and cokes are fine because it's mostly just rum with a splash of coke. That's how I make them. It's just got a little bit of coloring in there.
Yeah,
Is that
rum,
the recipe?
rum and coke is
Buy
good
'em
without
now,
the coke.
don't like that. Sorry, go ahead. I talked over you.
Pour
No,
it
no,
up.
I was just being silly.
And I don't drink. Yeah, Rico drink his yearly allotment at the Clash. I do because I used to be a heavy drinker, but now I haven't had anything since the Clash, and I probably won't until the Clash again. I don't
I haven't
drink.
either.
Yeah, I just I can't. So I save it up for that one fun time each year, and I don't get stupid. I'm not. Nobody's gotten really stupid. There was one person who got pretty close the first year, but
They keep talking about Kirk like that.
but that was it. That was it. That is right. Matt said I drank the beer that someone sent me for Snarfer Barf. That was this guy, and it was expired. The second one was expired.
Yep. Well, even the first one might have been,
First one was good.
but it hadn't gone bad. I think the second one you drank had gone bad because it's a
was.
strong beer, but it's not a bad beer. It's
Yeah.
just very.
It was
it's very
the
strong.
It was a couple months ago and I did. So I did have some
No.
beer.
It was 2 weeks ago.
What?
No. It was probably 2 months ago, roughly. I have no idea.
It wasn't 2 months ago, but it was because it was just
It was in like November. It was like early
No.
November.
No,
it wouldn't have been too bad.
The second beer was December.
Late December. Yeah, it
Tell
was.
me.
It wasn't that long ago when you drank it.
I don't trust any of you fucking assholes.
Or you could be like
Sorry.
Stephen B.
Well,
I don't
too
think you
much.
should.
A little over the line. I'm sorry.
Have no concept of time.
Hey, it's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
I think
we
we're
don't
over.
care. So,
You can say
I think
whatever.
you're wrong.
Rico, are you ready?
For
Uh-oh.
I don't know, something from down south.
I mean, you mean like down
No.
south here or like down south
The other
there?
south.
He took his little blue
there's-
pill. It's about to kick in, or what?
Yeah, right.
On that note, what's up, dog?
Oh,
Hey, Doc's here.
wow. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Howdy, all.
Hey,
Stop, Doc.
if you kick out Rico and Whip, then we'll have a glorified bald only.
That's why I
Look like
brought
a-
him in.
The
Now
Chrome
we
Look like
are
a
Guard.
bunch of boobs. Look like a bunch of boobs.
We'll light up
Yep.
the night.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
I just got back from Lima about 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
Ooh,
Doc, did you get new glasses?
No, same glasses. I just got a really buzz cut haircut. That's all.
I didn't notice that they were a purple tint until your video today. I never
they've
noticed that
always
they
been
were
purple.
Yeah, purple.
I never noticed it.
I wear purple all over the place. It's my favorite color.
Today was the first time I've seen, I don't know how many of your videos, and I watched the one today, and that's the first time I ever noticed that.
Well, you're a very observant young man, aren't you?
well,
Well, he's
Sometimes-
not
It
very
is
observant
fine.
or young.
Okay.
But other than
I
that,
don't
he's a
usually-
man.
I don't usually, go ahead.
his defense, okay, when you're on the stream, you can't see purple. All right, when you're on the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I am very observant, but not like old man glasses. I mean, that's not something I normally, pay
Steve-
attention to and categorize or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Next week, Rico will have old man glasses.
I do have old man glasses. Oh, they're in the bedroom.
I
They're
thought
over
he was going to say in the bathroom, but anyways.
It might be. I think they're in the bedroom though. Pretty sure they're in the bedroom. I don't have any glasses here. I do have this.
Yeah, you need that a lot, don't you?
I do.
He has to find things.
So
when he goes to the bathroom, he's got to be able to,
Gotta find things. That's all I'm going. That's where I'm stopping.
Not when I'm outside though, because then I can just.
Yes.
That's good, Stephen. I'll give you that one. This screen could be a before and after for a hair transplant club.
Or the hair club for men.
all four failed right here.
No, see the difference. No, there's a difference. Them two are holding on. We just said to hell with it.
Hey, I got no issues yet.
Rico's got the convertible in the back though.
It's coming quick. It's going to be like that. Relatively soon.
I
It
am
was like this
optimistic.
when I was in my late 20s. So, I mean, you had me beat by 30 plus years, Rico.
Yes.
Listen, no, 40 plus. Sorry, but sorry, Rico. I apologize with all I'm taking.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, but actually, whenever I turned 21, I started losing my hair. It was weird.
Yep.
What? How old?
21.
Holy cow!
I was in my mid 20s.
I would have killed myself.
It's what it is.
You sound,
Listen,
I,
so
my good friend when I was in graduate school, his name was Tony. We both were bald, and one of his lab mates came up to us one day and said, if I was going bald or if I was bald, I would kill myself. I mean, you have all your self-worth in your hair. I mean, there's more to life than having hair. I mean,
Look at this. It's glorious.
There's no doubt about that.
Gray.
but life goes on. You know, why fight it? That's what I thought. You know,
My dad died in his late 70s, and he still had quite a bit of hair. He was that side of the family's Scottish, and they just sort of look it. You know what I mean? They just sort of have that Scottish vibe.
The Yetis.
So he had a hair, but my mom's Italian. She was Italian, and she lost her hair. It thinned out when she was, I don't remember how old she was. She was probably in her 30s or 40s when she started really losing her hair.
Well, I would too with you, my son.
I was the good one.
she pulled her hair out. Yeah,
I was the good child. There's three of us, and I was the good one. Believe it or not. The stories I could tell about the rest of my family.
Wait, did I read something right today when I was waiting in the airport of Lima? Who's going to be on the Mexicali Fish Keeper show in a few days?
Ooh. Few days. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No,
No,
that
you're pointing
way.
the wrong direction there.
Yeah, that way.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wow. On my screen,
It-
it looked right, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there. I think. Hopefully.
I'll make sure I'm there to do some.
Root him on, Doc.
Yeah, I'll
he
make
won't
fun
give
of
me
him.
shit.
Root
Is
him
what
on.
he will do.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a
So-
good one.
Update on this weekend's extravaganza. A water main just broke at the freaking hotel, so we may not be going now. She just showed me a video. Yeah.
Where are you going?
We're gonna go. I'm taking the kids to Great Wolf Lodge. She just
okay.
showed me a TikTok of this, like yesterday, of a water main break going into the lobby.
They'll have it fixed by Sunday.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
thought
it is an indoor water park. Okay.
Yeah, but it's an indoor pool. Man.
They probably
It's
have the right
lazy
equipment
river.
to do it.
What's
You
that?
got a lazy river going through the hotel.
Yep.
The
Is this
best.
supposed to be
of
going through the
water-
lobby? Yep. It is today.
Hi,
Oh,
Michael and Mike.
They posted it, the best of the immersive experience. Oh my god. The person that put the video up.
Hi,
That's-
Ivy.
Stop
They just
it.
recycle that pea water anyways, Benjamin Peter says.
Well, he must not have peed in the pool lately because it goes blue when you pee. I'm just saying.
No.
No, that's a lie.
That's an old
urban
wives'
myth,
tale.
I
isn't it?
pee in the pool all the time.
I'm not talking about your freaking jacuzzi tub, okay? Oh,
Sometimes
man.
I don't even let the guy know that I'm talking to at the time.
That's just when they're in the truck too. You know, it's not even in the pool.
I just keep.
Why is your floor
keep
wet,
up-
man? Why is the floor wet?
Hey, just with the
That's all, folks.
Now,
with the discussion we had earlier, it was December 20th that you, or probably the 19th, because I texted the brewery the next day saying, "Hey, if this were to happen," he said, "No, they only last a couple weeks." I'm like, "Oh boy."
oh yeah, it was definitely. So that was December 19th.
Well, I texted him on the 20th at 10:43, so it was either the 20th that you did it or the 19th.
I'll have to look.
See if I had poisoned you or not.
So it was only a month ago.
Yeah.
Hence the reason Rico wasn't around for a little bit. Thank you.
I thought you wiped him out.
Yeah.
It
I
was
didn't
a
drink any of
flare
it.
up.
The second-
No, whip
the second
forward.
one was not good. That second one wasn't that good.
Well,
The first one was really good. But
it was
again, it was way out of the
Yeah.
best of date. Hey, J Rock.
J Raw.
Mike Loves Life and Michael New Local Austin came in. Bunny Viper came in. A whole bunch of cool people. Heather Green.
I'm actually
looking.
that's another I'm gonna be doing a stream with Michael too.
I just
No,
learned
he's-
that he's from Iowa.
Who?
Mike, right? Mike
No.
Loves Life.
He's from Pittsburgh.
Oh, then I was lied to.
Steelers fan.
Stephen P. Didn't you just tell me today or yesterday that is he still here? I haven't seen his name in here in a while.
No, I haven't seen
He's
him.
here. He was here
lurking.
just a minute ago. Yeah.
Listen, he's here.
He went
I
to
thought he
Pete.
just told me that he is an Iowan.
No, all things fish, Mike. All things fish.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
eyes
Here.
mixed up.
There he is.
You got your mics mixed up. Yeah. You got that.
Sorry, Stephen. I
Yeah.
didn't
All
tell
things
you out.
fish, Mike.
Told you he was here.
Yeah, there he is, right there. Kind of like Rico today.
What? What did I do?
Lady Diane, she never comes here anymore. I haven't seen her in a year.
Yeah.
In the chat.
But she hadn't been. She hadn't been. She hadn't been around in
has
so
been.
long, and I missed her. I always liked Lady Diane. I missed her, and I said that, and then she was there. I haven't seen her in like a year.
It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we've talked about the LRB story, right?
Yeah.
That is the thing.
That works. So let's try it. LRB.
It's too fast.
Do you have to actually say the whole thing, Lucas Bretz?
No.
Maybe it's just LRB.
Hello, Jeff.
Lucas R. Bretts.
Yeah, where'd the R come from?
Is it like Jesus H?
Yes.
See you later,
Lucas R.
Mike.
They're cousins.
What do you think the R stands for? Ronald? Lucas Ronald?
Reasonable.
Reginald.
Romeo.
Lucas Reginald Bretz? That sounds good. Lucas Reginald.
Lucas Romeo Brett.
Lucas Romeo. That could be it.
That doesn't roll off the tongue. Mike.
Lucas Richard.
The middle name normally doesn't roll off the tongue.
I don't know. I think he looks more like a Rigoberto.
Yeah,
Blah, blah.
you're right. And I could never say it the way you just did.
That's why I said no habla. That's a famous word for me at work. I'm just saying.
No habla.
Man, here's another thing that's going to make me look bad. I've been working in the industry for like 32 years. Since 1998, our workforce has been probably 90% Hispanic, and they speak Spanish. You would think after, 98, so that's 20 something plus years, almost 30 years. I can't speak a word of Spanish. I can't speak a word of it.
You think just by osmosis you would pick up a little bit, you know?
It's all around me all day, every day.
Whip, you're not listening close enough. You got to pick the curse words up.
Oh, well, I know those, but that's. In fact, I got yelled at for that one time. But then,
See, Eric,
what? Well, Eric is leaving.
yeah.
So
He must have run out of juice.
He ran out of juice.
Reed. It's a fish stream said it's Reed. Lucas Reed Bretts.
didn't know that.
Whip, you all stay too high. I don't know what that means. Heather, you're going to have to expand on that.
Ripsaw. Lucas Ripsaw Bretts. I like it, Moose.
Hey, Moose is here. When did he sneak in? Debs is here. Holy
Jeff is
cow,
here. A whole bunch of people. All
Yeah.
the people. All the peoples.
I think Debs may have just woke up.
Yeah, she's over across the pond.
I remember.
Yeah, but it's only like,
Yeah.
what, 5 or 6 hours.
7, isn't it?
Depends on where they're at.
Oh, okay.
Like where my son-in-law is 5 hours difference.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
that's right. You're on the East Coast, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Blur.
You got a 2-hour head start on me.
Yeah, we live a little bit far apart. Just a little.
I'm trying to remember who's doing the stream. I wake up whenever I get up at 4. I start about 5 o'clock. I
Craig.
start to head to work.
Craig.
Craig is always on.
Craig. Or
Craig,
Blake.
Catfish.
No,
Craig or Blake.
it was before Craig started
Oh.
streaming. I can't remember
Blake?
who it was. Yes, thank you,
Who?
Blake.
Blake's a good guy. I really like Blake a lot.
Blake's Aquatics. That's a good dude.
Yeah. He is.
Well-
He really is. Yeah.
Holy
Tina
cow!
said that too.
It's 5 a.m. and yeah, see, I told you she just woke up.
4:13. 4:13.
4:13. Holy crap!
Yes,
It's
that's
4:13 Friday
another
morning.
one, Matt. Rum balls. Yep, thank you. Another one was rum balls.
Yeah, Rumbles. He doesn't stream too much, I don't think, right? That's what somebody said. He hasn't.
I haven't.
Oh, Matt said Blake hasn't been streaming either. Yeah.
Hey, life happens.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah,
people
yeah.
give up. I mean, I just saw Ben Ochart. I don't know who he was talking about. I can't remember, but people are quitting left and right because they don't like the corporate. They got out of the corporate world and started doing YouTube, and then they turned YouTube into the corporate world, where there's deadlines and obligations to meet and everything, and they're like, I don't like this anymore. So I know a
Then
lot of
don't do it that way. It's not. You mean it's your own. You know,
Yeah,
it's your own.
don't
Do
you
it
kind
how
of make
you
up your
want.
own schedule? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't get it.
People think they have to do all these things a certain way because whatever, and just do things that you want to do. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, I'm not.
Do the stuff
I'm not
you
going
like to
down
do.
that rabbit hole. When you start going down that rabbit hole with what we're doing, like right now, this wouldn't be happening.
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't have this, right?
Yeah.
And you just do what you want to do when it comes down to it. To me,
Unless you're trying to make a living at it, and then you're probably going to have to follow whatever the rules are currently.
you have to have over 1 million plus subs to start making a decent living off of this.
I get it.
You mean I'm doing this for free?
Yeah,
I don't think you need that many to make a decent living off of it. It depends. There's people out there with 100,000 that are making an okay living off of it. There really is. It just depends on where you're at, what you're doing. I mean, there's,
Yeah, but it'd be like a job, though.
Yes,
definitely. Oh yeah,
that's
for
what
sure.
it comes in,
Well,
and that's what they're trying to get away from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. It'd be like a job.
Yeah. I always said when I stop having fun, that I'm just going to quit. I'm done. As soon as it's, because that's the only real reason I do anything is just for this, is to have fun with all my friends. I've got so many friends in the community. That's why I do it. So,
so many people love me.
Yeah.
Well, they just put up
Something
with
I've never heard before, for sure.
me neither.
I don't love you, Doctor.
Doc,
Ray. You're talking about me.
you have legions of adoring fans, Doc. I think that
Legions?
you've already
legions.
started your cult of personality.
Yep.
You have legions of fans.
Yeah, I have legions of fans for sure.
Legions.
That's from the hemorrhoids, huh?
If you're not having fun, though, there's no reason to do this. If you're not having fun, then you shouldn't be doing it. That's really what it comes down. I mean, granted, everybody do whatever they want to do, but that's what it's all about. If you're looking for more than just the fun, just the camaraderie, then it's not,
True statement, what he just said. At any given time,
Yep. They could decide that you did something against the rules that you didn't even know about, and
Dude,
don't
they
know.
could fold. They could be like, "Yep, YouTube's done."
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing could fall apart. But for the guys like Paul Cafaro and those guys that are up over 1 million subs and making good money, I mean, if they're smart, because he's what, 21, 22, 20? I don't even know how old he's early 20s. He's making enough money where he can bank it and be set himself up for a long time.
Don't get me started with that type of channel.
I'm not saying it's good, and he's not as bad as he was when he started. But
I'll send Doc. I'll send you the link. Watch a couple of videos, and you'll probably lose the rest of your hair. Seriously,
there's guys like Raw Fishing and all them guys that, they're not.
Did you see Steven's comment? I just tune in, Stephen White. I just tune in to see current American hairstyles.
This ain't no freaking beauty salon.
I didn't even comb my hair today.
The spectrum here for sure.
So you got 4 baldies. I don't know if it's blonde and gray combos on the other side of the aisle.
That's accurate.
They say it's highlights, but I'm just saying.
Oh, that's
Just saying.
great. My oldest daughter did all this to me right here.
It's a good excuse.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Somebody, quick, engage
Somebody's hitting
Rico
the
in
wall.
conversation. He's out. Down.
It's happening. It's happening.
Down goes Rico. Down goes Rico.
I
Oh
think
no,
it's
this is about
sunset.
right. This is about right. And
Yep.
Rico, I didn't keep you here. We started at 9:45.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I just, I have a lot of fun. The Thursday night's the only night I really stay up late. It's the only
Love
night
it.
I stream late, and it's sort of like the Clash and rum.
Mhm.
Thursday nights are my time to let my hair down.
Thursday nights is your rum,
There we go.
and I'm sure it's in that.
This is
Oh.
water. This is
Oh,
water.
He doesn't drink except for at the Clash.
I don't believe it. That's moonshine in there. It's water. Mm-hmm.
It
Okay,
is. It's just water. How can I prove it?
light it.
I have a lighter. You know,
Oh my god!
it won't. It won't. It doesn't light. I mean, that's
It's a good use of a lighter
151.
that doesn't light.
No, I meant the doesn't light. If it was moonshine, I could light it.
Listen, I need your contact info, Jeff. It's what I'm thinking. Uh-oh.
What? What?
Jeremy talked to your boss. And he said you come in late tomorrow, Lucas Bratz. He said he's trying to bring Lucas Bratz
Yeah.
up.
I don't have a boss though. I'm
Yeah, you
retired. So
No, you have one.
Yeah,
Where?
Yeah, you have a boss.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do. I met her.
Michelle?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, don't give us that. If she said jump, you'd fucking jump.
Michelle, you still awake?
I should have had Aquarium Domain come to Peru and build my tanks. The luck we've had with our tanks.
I'll tell you what, he'd do it right.
Yeah, you would. It wouldn't fall apart.
Hey,
That's
hey,
for-
Doc.
Mine didn't
Doc,
fall
he
apart.
always
We
ends
broke
up
them
with
apart.
extra stuff. It's amazing. There's always extras.
Yeah, but
And
it's
then
the
you can build
wood
more
here.
tanks.
Yeah,
Then
he
the-
builds him more
then the
tanks because
Chinese-
always ends up with extra material.
The Chinese workmanship wasn't the best, so we've had to re-fiberglass all the tanks that we got from China.
What? I was not all the way involved with that conversation. Did you end up? I mean, what were you getting? Were they 55s, 110s? What
Well,
type
these
of tanks?
are 400, 500,000 gallon tanks.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
holy shit!
Yeah, this is for the public aquarium we're opening up into.
And they came in broken.
No, what happened was after 3 or 4 months of water sitting in them, the gel coat started to separate from the fiberglass, and it was leaching all this crap in the water. So we've had
Wasn't good gel coat.
yeah, we had to. Another manufacturer, I begged them, please tell me what to do, because the manufacturer that we got the tanks from won't return my emails now, because one email he sent me goes, oh yeah, this happens normally to these tanks. What do you mean? That if this happens normally, you're doing something wrong in your process. And if it happens normally, why didn't you tell me this was going to happen? And so I went to
You in
another
the bottom.
manufacturer and I said, I know I didn't buy these tanks from you, but is there anything you can help me with? And he said, well, the best thing to do is sand all that gel coat and add layers of fiberglass mat and fiberglass rosin over that. And then, use your epoxy over that, and hopefully that'll cure the problem. But yeah, they're, like I told Skipper once, I have bad karma, I guess.
No, it's just where it came from.
Exactly.
But they all come from China. I mean, they produce them all.
Good night, Lady R. But I don't. Well, you had all them problems. I'm getting there from there to you, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the shipping part. And honestly, think about it. There's a lot of shipping problems with something that's a little bitty fish. Something big, there's problems with that everywhere. I think it was on the ships too long is what did it. Too much stress.
I think it was in the warehouse too long.
Well, that too. That issue. I forgot about that one.
Yeah. So we don't know if it's cured the problem. I mean, they just finished the fiberglassing today, and so we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it has to be cured because we have our opening ceremonies in 2 weeks. You know, we have the government officials coming. We have everybody coming. So
That's going to be a mess.
Yeah,
It's
nothing
gonna be
like
a mess.
waiting till the last second to, or not waiting, but getting it done at the last second. Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
I'm going to say, you said 2 weeks?
the 29th, Monday the 29th, 8 o'clock in the morning, we have our opening inaugural ceremonies.
You're going to open.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
You're going to open with no issues. It's called growing pains.
No, Monday.
I'm telling
2
you,
weeks
it's going
from
to
Monday.
happen.
Well, it has to happen.
No, it's going to. Whether it's leaking or not, there's going to be no leaks. Okay, I'm telling you, there's going to be no damn leaks. All right, I'm telling you.
Okay, let's talk about happier subjects. People don't want to hear me moan and groan about opening up a public aquarium.
Are you doing
Here's
a
the-
But
first?
I actually have a question from the video that you posted today.
Uh-huh.
Did you get enough saltwater fish you were looking for?
Well, we only found one saltwater store now, and most of their fish they weren't selling; they were on exhibition.
Oh,
I ended up buying a passer angelfish, a juvenile, 3 blue tangs, a long nose hawkfish, and then we went to the breeder, the clownfish breeder, and we bought 6 Ocellaris clownfish. So we have 11 fish. Plus, I brought some fish from the U.S., so we have some fish here already.
you smuggle them?
Hey, doesn't Peru have a coastline?
Yeah, but it's cold water.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
You jump in that water, you come out of Soprano.
Yeah, it's cold water. Yeah, it's no. So what am I looking forward to most when you retire? I look forward to retiring, but I don't because I have to rebuild that entire fish room.
You don't
That's a
have
good
to.
thing. That's a good
Well,
problem.
I have to have a fish room in the new house.
Doc, just post pictures. You don't have to worry about the fish dying.
Okay, I'll just take pictures of other people's places and I'll say, "Hey, look at my new fish."
Yeah, there you go.
There's plenty of other people that do it.
I can do stingrays in Oregon, so I'm gonna try to breed one particular stingray.
Wake up, Rico.
No.
Rico, I need you to hold on a second.
Yeah, you need to stay up. You're going to want to see this.
Oh, no.
seriously.
Come on.
Couple more minutes. You'll see why.
Oh,
My finger is right over the mouse. It's hovering right now.
I'm
over the
dead
mouse.
serious. You're gonna piss somebody off, and it ain't me.
I don't care.
we'll finally be able to settle a score.
When did I care about pissing people off?
No, you're not going to
trust-
piss anybody, but you're going to want to wait
There-
around for this.
Rico, when I pull your leg, yes, I
I'm
would.
just
But I'm
messing.
not. There, I got a surprise for you. You need to hold on a second.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I know, right?
Son of a bitch.
But
I don't
so
like this.
you have no choice.
Is it that guy over there? Not this guy.
There's nobody
The guy
here on
over there.
camera. It's a surprise. He's seen all of us before, one way or the other. This person is about to come up.
How well has he seen this guy right over
Oh, is it just Jeff? Is
No.
Jeff going to come up and you're going to win the prize?
No, what
Yeah, he's-
freaking prize?
We'll be out of the loop.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. This whole thing got started, I guess.
Yeah.
Where
What
me
am I
and
missing?
supposedly me and Rico are fighting for people to come on as guests and see who can get them first. So me and Rico just kind of leaped into it.
Well, guess what? You bitches owe me money.
I knew it.
Jeff Kane.
I knew it was Jeff Kane.
How's it going?
Hello, Jeff. Thank you.
Wait, your mouth didn't move.
It
That's
did.
not really you talking. All right, there we go.
Or you can do it without having your
I'll be
mouth.
back. I have
That's
to
it.
go check the fish, the drip of the saltwater fish right now. I'll be right back.
All right, Doc.
All right. We'll be here.
They have penicillin for that, Doc.
The drip. What's up, Mr. Kane?
Not a lot.
Are you raising Kane? Okay.
That's why
Does
they
that
don't
mean
want
I
to go on
can
your
go
stream,
then?
Rico.
Does that mean I
Your
can
man
leave
has
now?
stroke.
What am I waiting? Can I leave now that Jeff's Kane? Now that Jeff's Kane is here. Jeff's Kane. You son of a bitch.
Get off the lawn.
Right?
Get off the lawn, you rotten kids.
So
How you doing, Rico?
what's going on with Mr. Kane? Are you just coming up to say hi?
Just coming up to say hi.
This is
All
very underwhelming. I'm
Yeah,
not really
I'm
like
sorry.
blown away here.
That's
I
it.
was
You need
I was
to up
expecting-
your energy.
Jeff,
Get your
don't worry
energy
about
level
it.
up.
He's tired.
No.
He's tired already. He's got to go sleepy bye-bye.
I do. I do.
My wife's also sleeping, so I don't want to be too energetic.
Oh,
Hey, Thomas, you need to slide him over to that other column where Rico and I don't
know if you
Whip
can.
are at. That way we can have ZT Top joining us today.
The only guy in ZZ Top who didn't have the big long beard was Frank Beard. His last name was Beard.
Are you,
that is a
I
true.
didn't know
That is a true story right there.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
it is. Benjamin Peters, Rico's getting bitchy. Getting, I'm always bitchy.
I gotta tell you, I love what this guy says in chat. It's freaking funny. He's a straightforward dude.
There's a lot of funny ones. There really is. There's a lot of people. Every single day I get, just a lot of joy and laughter from the streams. People saying stuff.
Funny like a clown.
Yeah. Am I here to fucking amuse you? Nobody says the F word like Joe Pesci. Nobody.
How's he say it?
I can't do it because nobody can do it. I just said, Skipper. I just said
Yeah,
nobody
you
can
can.
do it.
No,
And then
you
you're trying to get me to do it. I just said.
You can do it. I got faith in you.
Yeah, I can't. Nobody says it like Joey Fish.
I think Paul, you can pull it off.
I could.
Yeah.
His voice isn't high enough.
My voice? No.
Yeah, you gotta grab your.
I have to go into that cold, really cold water and come out of the Nocturnal, then
Because his voice is that higher pitch, but it's just, it's fucking clown. Just how he's, he just nobody can say it. Nobody says it like Joey.
You could try to do the. Oh my God, I'm gonna forget his name. Eye patch guy from Marvel MCU.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
If you want to compare dropping the F-bomb, I mean, I don't know that anybody.
You're right. You're right. Absolutely correct. But I think that would be a good F off.
Yeah.
Between the two of them. I would love to hear that.
Because he's
But
good at
Joey,
saying that.
Joey back in the day, though, not so much Joey today, but like Joe Pesci,
Joe
back
Pesci?
then. What's that?
I don't even remember Joe Pesci.
You don't know Joe Pesci?
Really?
I know who he is. I just don't. I can't think of a
Like
single
in
thing he's
Casino
ever
or
been in.
Goodfellas? Like in Goodfellas, how he said,
Because of Vinny.
how he
Because
dropped
of
that
Vinny.
bomb.
Oh, Joe Pesci.
Yes.
Joey Fish.
Yeah. Never mind.
Dude, did you watch Home Alone?
Yeah. I got the wrong guy.
Matter
I
of
was
fact,
thinking
Hold
of the
on a
guy that was like famous for a minute.
dude, you
Joey
you
Buttafuoco?
played in Home Alone. It just freaking hit me. You played in Home Alone.
Who?
Whip. You think about it, he looks like the guy that played in Home Alone. Joe Pesci's sidekick.
Yeah.
He didn't really have long hair, though.
No, it was
Doesn't
crazy.
matter. You cut his hair, they look alike. I don't give a crap. I'm just telling you. They're brothers.
Just
They're
saying.
holding out on this Whip.
He is my brother.
I freaking knew it.
You're not supposed to be looking that deep into things.
Sorry.
We should let We should let Jeff talk more because
Yeah, he's up
Moose,
here.
Moose said even Jeff's laugh is soothing. Moose, great minds think alike. It's very calming. Jeff can narrate bedtime stories. They want to hear your voice, Jeff. Jeff, tell us a story. Doesn't that
I
be a
don't really
lot?
have a good story.
Fuck
Tell us a
you.
fishing
I
story.
love that story.
I don't really have a good story.
Oh, you got to have a good fishing story. You're always on that
Not
under that
really.
kayak.
Not really. I'm not
What
one
kind
for
of
stories, I guess.
What kind of kayak you
Uh,
got?
Pelican, I think it's the HD 130.
That's a sit-in.
Sit-in pedal drive.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like the Hobies.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
it's
thought
very similar to a Hobie.
Yeah.
so. There's a sit-in pedal. I thought they were all more.
Well, it's a sit-on, but it's a lower sitting than a Hobie is.
Profile. Okay.
It's stable enough that you can stand in it, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My Wilderness System's like that. I've got a Wilderness Systems Tarpon 14. It's a 14-footer, and I can stand in that.
Yeah,
But it's
Now-
it's
also
definitely
pretty
handy.
quick.
Now or when you bought it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I haven't been in it in probably close to 3 years now, maybe. I don't remember the last time I've been in it, unfortunately. Thanks, Paul. Thanks for
Well, I'm
bringing it
gonna
up.
tell you right now, it's been a couple for me too, Rico, because I almost died when I got in mine. But it was a sit-in. Yeah, beer and kayaks do not mix. I'm just
Sure they do. I see that was one of my favorite things to do. I'd go into the bay and I'd paddle into the wind, whichever direction was coming from, and then I'd get out my book and my beer and I'd sit there and let the wind blow me across the bay. And then I would go
like passing wind.
Good
and I
feel
go- then I-
Wow,
so it just
blow
get me
you
all the way across
across,
the bay
huh?
and I do it again.
good? Feel good?
No, I actually, honestly,
boat blow or what?
What's that? I missed it.
It's a boat blow you got, huh?
A boat blow. Yes. Blown by the boat. Joe Piscopo.
I'll
With
tell
your
you
thing
what.
of Joe-
Piscopo, that's the guy I was thinking of, Joe Piscopo.
Oh,
I'm like, he wasn't that. He didn't drop that many. F-bombs.
no. And who said that? Scotty Aquati said you were thinking of Joe Piscopo.
Yeah, I
Well,
just looked it
Piscopo
up,
had
and
some
it's
good
funny
stuff.
that he found it first.
Johnny Dangerously, he was in Johnny Dangerously. That was a classic movie, and he had a great part in that. His Frank Sinatra impression was pretty damn good. You know, Joe Piscopo, he had some good stuff.
Yeah, I have no memory of him, other
When
than
he
his
was
name,
funny.
and that he wasn't that good.
When you Google Joe to look up, Pesky, because I can't spell it, and you do Joe P.E., it shows up Joe Pesky, not Pescavo. Pescavarni, an Italian dish.
Did you hit your head?
I'm glad we cleared that up.
I think
My
he hit his
90s
head when we weren't looking.
That
That's the
and,
redneck coming out of him.
$2.50 get you half a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Ugh. What? Huawei said everybody listen to Coro. He has 6 DUIs after all. What? I don't know what's going on with that.
That's why he rides a bike.
Oro says 6 is upside down. He got a 9. Damn, dude.
Episcopalian.
You can call me and we'll talk.
All right. I'm Jeff, it was nice to see you,
No.
but I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm out
No,
of
you're
here.
not.
Good
I'm
night,
heading
Rico.
off.
Jeff,
Skipper,
get
thanks.
ready. You're going to change positions. As soon as he leaves, you're going right
You
to the
ain't got
top.
a hair on your ass if you don't stay.
Do what?
You ain't got a hair on your ass if you don't stay.
Right?
I told you I shave.
I knew he waxed today.
Rico
Oh, I
just wants to
shave.
go
The waxing,
wants to go
I'd
try
rather
his
shave,
pickle.
because that raises up the razor burn. There's bumps. If you wax, it's too smooth. And then I sit on a chair and I just slide right off.
Yep.
I need the bumps to help hold me onto the chair. You know?
Oh, you like
Uh-huh.
no, Rico likes texture. I knew
Oh
you
no, We lost
just
him.
He's
Yeah.
left.
on already.
No,
He just hit the button.
Oh,
He
he's
hit the
right.
button.
Rico does. Come
He
on
hit the
now,
button.
Rico does.
That son of a bitch.
He's gonorrhea.
Fathom.
Hey, Alex.
Saw your name earlier. Rico's wife said it.
Boss
Yeah.
said it's bedtime.
It wasn't locked tight up. Yeah, it was locked tight. That's right. I forgot about that one.
So, Dr. A, how's the move going?
Well, we're in holding pattern because we haven't even put our house up for market yet. We still got to do some
Okay.
repairs and things, and so we don't know when it's going to happen.
Yeah. Have
We
you started?
hopefully will be have our house sold and bought a new house before I come back to Peru this summer.
Okay.
That's the plans. Who knows?
Are you gonna store some stuff at Kenny E's place or?
No, we're probably going to rent a storage facility.
Okay.
Yeah.
He wasn't here for that joke.
Yeah, I know.
No.
So we made a joke, Doc, that you're moving in with Kenny. He
Oh.
broke down tanks that you're going to move your tanks into his.
Oh,
What was the new channel name? Skip.
It was going to be Dr. Danikin.
Dr. Danikin, okay. Yeah, you got to think, what's the best thing to do? I have 40, 50, 20 gallon talls and 40, 50, 20 longs. Is it better to sell them and buy all new ones and not worry about shipping them? So it's just
How far are you going? How far away is the move?
We're moving to Oregon.
Yeah, but I mean, hours wise,
that's a good 22-hour drive.
22?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's south.
Yeah, I'm in Southern California, so
Yeah.
I would sell them and just
not
buy
right
them.
now, but
Yeah, those 20s are easy to come across
Yeah.
on a good
Yeah.
sale.
And
so
really, if you want a bigger tank, you can find them. I mean, I can't speak for out there, but I can get almost any size tank I want just by looking at
I have
Facebook Marketplace.
I have a couple 4 or 5 150s and 125 acrylic. So I have tanks in all different sizes.
The acrylics would be tougher to get.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of the big tanks. And I'm not taking any fish with me because we're not going to have the fish room set up before I go to Peru, and so what's going to happen to the fish?
Dr. A, do you still have any of those shrimp?
I have a few shrimp, yes.
The Amazon shrimp or?
No.
Oh.
We have not. Because of what happened with the shipping agent last year, in the tank situation, the exporter that I use to ship all my fish back, they haven't found new people yet. So it's, I don't want to use anybody that uses the guy who, made me lose so much money. So,
yeah.
Again, this is a happy stream. Happy. Think happy thoughts.
Being informed is good.
Yeah.
I do want to get my hands on some of those at some point.
Well, I will be getting some once we move. I will be making a big importation for sure.
Okay.
Of stuff that we catch during the summer and other things that I buy. So
hopefully I'll be better situated for when you do.
Let's hope so. Unless I have no money. Oh, we're getting in 2 species of apistos this week for the aquarium that are fairly new to the hobby. I have They're actually known species, but they're very rare species in the hobby.
Are they one of the larger species or smaller ones?
No, these are some of the smaller ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't remember their names right now. I saw pictures of them last week. Everybody's leaving.
It looks like Whip is sleeping. So,
No, I was reading chat.
oh, yeah, I can't
Lorca
see
kind of
chat.
just left and came back.
It is
Hey,
muted.
you're muted there. No escucha nada.
Oh, I know. No, I had to go feed my dog real quick.
What? How did you
See,
feed your dog that
what,
fast?
like a 2
Well, I
second
have the
feed?
no. I have his dog tray in here, and then his bag, the bag of the container where I keep his food is in there. So I just got to scoop it and put it in his dish. He's in the garage.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
it's too cold outside. Wow.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're a
Well,
human. How cold can
if
it
it's
be?
cold to me, I mean, it's just I know he could tolerate it, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do that. The garage is warm, so he's in here.
So I picked up this book on dwarf South American cichlids. I found it on Amazon. It's amazing how there's a lack of current material out there.
Mhm.
Nobody's publishing books. This book was from '97.
Yeah.
Nobody's
I mean,
reading.
it's a good book. I mean, it's got a lot of information, but it does not list a lot of dwarf cichlids
Yeah.
that are in the hobby now.
Now,
Uh,
have epistles been in the hobby for a long time? Because it just a lot of these fish. It seems when I started coming back in, were all new to me that I had never seen them before. So, are they relatively new, or are they an older species been around?
They've been around for 20 something years or so. I mean, there used to be Episto Dave, a guy I think he was from Oregon, who specialized in breeding Episto and bringing in Epistos. So someone asked, what are the bigger, Jeff Pelham, the biggest one that I know of that I've seen in person is Apistogramma altocapici. It's one of the unnamed species. The males get up to about 3.5. I've seen some at 4 inches. And those are big old males. Yeah, most epistos we know that are in the hobby, most of them are smaller species.
Yeah. The biggest ones I keep are Hongsloys. Those are the biggest ones I've heard. But McMaster, any of those pistos in that McMasterai line,
Yeah.
they're all the males all tend to be larger. I mean, than most of the other species.
I do like the McMaster eyes.
I mean, I love them. They're great. They're great fish.
Yeah.
You get a lot of. They're very interesting, and you don't need a huge tank to keep them.
Yeah.
I
did
keep
pick
them
up some,
all mine are in 20 longs.
I picked up some Hungsley or at the Cataclysm, and as they're growing out, they're actually starting to look more like a parrotfish with a tiny head.
bright red and orange, huh?
Yeah. I think there's a gold shoulder or something like that, but the head's just so small on it compared to the rest of the body.
Give it time. The Hongsloy is a big fish. I mean, for an Episto, it's a chunky fish. It's big. It's got a big body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was that Episto, Paulie, with dude from down your way? JT.
JD, yeah. JD Aquatics.
Yeah, JD. What is and Dan's Fish was selling it too. Damn it. Red. I'll look it up. I hate that. I can't think of it right now. Dan's Fish was selling it, and then he had it too. It was cheaper. It's gonna bug me now. because he has him right now. too.
Jacob breeds a lot of his Episto, so that's why he passes along the savings. He
Yeah.
does import stuff, but he also breeds a lot.
Oh, the gold red shoulder.
Yeah, the Hongsloy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's I've got. Well, I think that's what I've got. Mine.
No, it's a McMaster eye.
Oh, the redneck.
No, the gold red shoulder. There is actually a redneck Episto.
No, I have a
red.
redneck McMaster eye.
Yeah, I thought he was full of it until I saw it.
I only have friends.
Paulie, are you spotting those or the rednecks?
I'm trying.
Us gingers would like to
That's
know.
a bad breeze.
Is he pooping?
It might be. Could be something else.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah. Print screen.
See here.
I just print screened it, so.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out. I gotta go.
All right. Later, Whip. Good to see you again.
Everybody in chat. Thanks. I'll be on tomorrow at about 10.
Oh,
Oh, I got it.
I missed it.
So he's just frozen, but he can hear.
Yeah.
Blooper reels, bitches. But no, he was telling me about them. We were talking about them gold red shoulders, and you go look at that price. I know it's going to be good quality fish, but I ain't paying that price. But the other JD down from his way, he comes up to the Northeast and does stuff. He was actually at the Keystone Clash, and I didn't have tank space, or I would have did it. But there is a redneck Episto.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? I gotta get it.
I think the same, Skipper.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get it.
We need to make a Vato Episto. Epistogramma Vato.
Yeah.
Epistogramma Lowrider.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
scratch
say
up
that
all your
word-
aquariums.
That word sounded dirty. Just saying.
Not dirty.
No, there's like, you know what? I'll look it up, and I'll show you a picture of it.
Of what? Redneck?
A Pisto. You got two of them in line right now. Okay, you don't need a picture of that.
What's it? Holding a Keystone light and a
Yeah,
NASCAR hat.
I thought it was going to be
I got a solo cup. All right.
I thought it was going to be an Episto with Skipper's face on it.
Well, that'd be ugly as shit.
Oh, that would be the hillbilly Episto. Epistogramma hillbilly eye.
Go Bill.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, when are you going to start your raffle, Dr. A?
We're going to do it March 15th to April 15th this year.
Sounds good.
Because I'm going to be talking in St. Louis on April 10th. So I want to give them a chance to enter.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
That doesn't help. But yeah, it's a redneck Episto. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful
Yeah.
fish.
I mean, there's no denying it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like all of us rednecks. Yeah, it's pretty neat. So March, you're going to start your raffle.
Yep.
How long are you going to let it run for?
Man, I guess you don't speak English there in hillbilly land.
I was looking at a picture. I saw a squirrel, damn it. Okay.
April 5th to April 15th, so 1 month. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see what happens this year.
I'm still gonna buy into it, whether I win it or not. I would like to go there next year.
Well, you can't, like they say, used to say in the California lottery, you can't win if you don't play.
Either way, what I'm saying is I want to show up there next year, whether you
Sure
like
you
it or
do.
not. I'll talk to
Yeah.
the locals.
Yeah. Talk to the
Remember that
locals.
bald-headed guy from Cali? I'm going to his place.
I just skipped.
They're going to dump my redneck ass off at your front doorstep. Okay.
Skip can't take a hint. You said you were going to California, and Doc's is already moving to Oregon because you said you were going down there.
And we already talked, Maxie. I'm going to break into some bitch. Okay, that's all there is to it. I got a bed, and ain't no hotel. I'm just saying.
As soon as you schedule your flight to Peru, he'll be like, "Oh, I'm moving the research center to Colombia."
He has a bed. It's called the bed of my truck. That's his bed. And I don't have a camper.
I'll have to rent one, I guess.
It's California. It's not going to be that cold.
Yeah, but the rain. I don't know if it's raining right now.
Well, if it is whenever we show up, that'll be my monthly shower then.
Okay. That's it. We'll throw you in the pool.
No, honestly, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to come out y'all's way.
Maybe if you talk nice, Jorge will drive up.
Yeah, I got to figure out what day it is. No, you know what is what the weekend of February?
The 10th, the weekend of the 10th.
I might be able to pull it off because I know we're getting away from the 16th to the 19th because our anniversary. So I wasn't going to be able to pull it off then, but the weekend before I might be able to.
So the 10th we fly in, we'll be there we'll be in LAX at 9 something in the morning. Myself and Doc got to work out the details, but thinking about doing a cookout.
Yeah.
What day?
Saturday or Sunday. It just depends on what Skipper wants, what his plans with his wife are going to be.
Well, what the cruise director wants to do.
Because I know you're going to Disney. What day are you going to Disney? Because you're not going to be able to grill that. Oh, okay.
But she has to
Wally.
understand.
Yeah, the internet just dropped on me over here.
Yeah, it was an awesome site.
But me and Doc talked about doing a cookout. We all get together, West Coast people. I talked to some others. I talked to Luke and some other people. I told them what we were doing. We just got to figure out what day. I'm thinking Saturday evening would be good.
Yep.
I
have some good carne asada.
Yeah, I'm bringing a redneck pasta salad. You want to ship some stuff there?
Redneck pasta salad.
All right, my wife makes a banging pasta salad.
We probably have you covered. We got a lot of rednecks in Orange County.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
There's a lot more than you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need to make them redneck approved, okay?
Okay.
But
You won't be disappointed.
Yeah, I probably will be, but I'm just saying.
No good tequila, but we have the good Peruvian rum. I bought a new bottle of it.
What was that stuff last year up at the Fishtoberfest? What was that? What was that drink that was peppery?
Aliento de Diablo.
No, please translate.
Devil's breath.
Devil's breath. I bought another bottle of it. So
it was actually good.
Yeah,
it was good. It'll kick your ass if you drink the whole bottle. You're not waking up.
No. You can't drink the whole bottle.
I took a sip of that. And I'm like, oh, whoa, is this Peruvian moonshine?
It's
Probably.
local.
Probably.
Yep.
You like
Dr. E,
Yes,
Oh
sir.
no, Didi. Yeah, no.
have you ever spawned Amazon puppers?
No, never have. Nope.
Anybody at the research facility?
No, we have 5 here, 5 fairly large ones, the largest ones I've ever seen.
Right.
But no
On the
other.
U.S. side, or
What was that?
do you have them on the U.S. side or at the Amazon Research
Oh,
Center
we have them here in the aquarium. Yeah,
Imp-
yeah,
in Peru?
yeah. Well, they're when they're small, they school together by the thousands.
Yeah.
And then once they get older, they start to disperse around a little bit. Cosqueña is not a good Peruvian beer. I'm sorry. One of the problems with Peruvian beer, most of them are very sweet, and
Sweet beer.
it's a sweeter beer. All the beers here. The only beer that I like is called San Juan, and it tastes like American beer. And not many people like it because it tastes more like a normal, normal, type of ale that we have. I don't drink much anyway, so it's all lost on me.
I was going to ask you, Skip, you like whiskey?
no.
No?
He loves it.
Oh, you do?
Nope.
Okay. No.
No,
I was asking
whiskey.
seriously because if you like the smokiness of whiskey, then you're probably going to like mezcal more than tequila. So if I go up there, I'll definitely take a bottle of mezcal.
You got to bring a couple good puros.
I like
Oh, okay.
tequila too.
Oh, no.
like-
Have you had mezcal?
Probably no. But I'm gonna say
No.
no
Okay.
because I never heard of that freaking word. So no.
Okay, yeah, no. Mezcal is the same thing as it's agave. It's agave based. And
Is
it's
it
basically
like home brewed with smoked wood?
it's not home brewed, but you have the smokiness of like a whiskey, but in the sweetness of a tequila. Well, you know how it's not necessarily like sugar sweet, but you know how you drink some bourbons and you have that like sweet note
Yes.
you have the
Cabernet.
same thing. You have the same thing with mezcal, where you have that that sweet note in the back, but it's smoky and it's real. I prefer it over tequila now.
So like, I've had real tequila from down south.
Tequila?
I never had that.
Mezcal, okay. Well, you're gonna have it if I go
It's
up
a
there.
different animal.
It's yeah, it is.
But I've had homemade whiskey.
Doc makes some really good whiskey.
that they had used smoked wood and the sugars and stuff.
Yeah, they distill this just like they would like a bourbon or something like that, the same way. But instead of using like corn or any of those grains, they use the agave. And but it
What's
is
agave?
agave is just the plant that they extract the
big
nectar out of
cactus.
yeah, it's like a big cactus.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same way they make tequila. I mean,
No, I'm good with that. Yeah, no, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of them that are out there now. Now that's in Mexico. That's kind of like right now where you're finding a lot of boutique tequilas in the States. Well, Mexico's ahead of it, and they're doing a lot of boutique mezcales because that's kind of like, the evolution of the, the spirit. And right now, there's a lot of mezcals that you can find out there that, the traditional one that, and Dennis is mentioning it, that has the worm in it.
Yeah.
They still have that one, but that is like rubbing alcohol. I mean, it is, you can run your car on that stuff.
You gotta have something. You gotta have something with taste. So, my two tequilas I really like up here is
There you
Jose and Patron.
No, you're drinking junk.
It doesn't matter. That's what we got up here. Okay, it's affordable. I don't want to say about the shit that's cheaper than that, but that's what I like. So yeah, no, I'll try whatever.
Skipper has
Yeah.
sophisticated taste, remember.
No, I do. I got some poor taste, okay?
Got that Walmart
I've seen
taste.
it too.
Yeah. Paulie's seen it. He
I've
knows what
seen
I do. Hey, we was in that, what was that down Triple Crown, Kentucky?
Yeah, when we went to Bullet
Oh,
Distillery.
it was after the Bullet Distillery. We went to the
Oh, we
damn,
went to that liquor store.
yeah. He goes, oh, look at this. Oh, fuck. I was like, hell no. He goes, why? I said, my pocket wants to cry. I was like, that damn, my pocket wanted to beat my ass up because of how expensive some stuff is. But I'll try it.
You can get pretty pricey.
But I like, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Well, you're
I
not
like
gonna
some
get
of the.
bourbon's too in now. You're not going to get a cheap bottle of bourbon, even
No,
if
you're
it's
not.
cheap bourbon. You're
Well,
not-
okay. What are we talking about? Cheap?
Well, I picked up some Angel's Envy.
Oh no, that went insanely expensive.
Well, actually, it's
know.
not terrible. I got it for what? What did I pick it up for? Like $45 for the big bottle.
Okay, yeah. Out here, it's
Wasn't
you can't
terrible.
find it for less than 70. I don't know why. It
What?
used to be a $20 bottle. Yes.
Well,
Angel's Envy was like
whenever we used to hit the Triple Crown, it was cheap. It was like 30.
Yeah, that was about the going price,
Well,
and then
that
it
was-
shot up like
That was
crazy.
2 years ago. Because of what Paulie said. Everybody wants it.
Mhm.
So
You know
when
which one I
somebody
still like?
takes it, because it's one of them things. Some high up person went to the brewing company or distillery, like, oh, this is top of the line stuff. Okay, we're going to up that price.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
Because
tell
I
you,
guess
that Angel
popularity
Envy
does
is the
does
stuff.
drive the price up. But the one that I still like, and it's reasonably priced, and it's a really good bourbon, is Michter's. Michter's is, and you're just paying maybe a little bit more than the Angel's Envy, but I like it a lot better.
Because the thing with the bourbon is that there's regulations on how long it takes. So
Yeah.
you can't speed that up. And if everybody started to drink it, well, there's not a lot of bourbon floating around. So
Yep.
and these guys ain't stupid. They're not going to increase the amount they produce because they're making good money on what they got.
Yeah, the one that I love, that's you always have a bottle here in my house. It's called Smoke Wagon. It's out of Nevada. They distill it there. I'm dreading the day that hits the market and gets real popular, because right now, as it is, it's about $50 for a bottle, but it's really worth probably twice as much.
It will be, because it's going to hit the market. Because you're going to have that person who's going to get down and taste it. I'm like, oh man, we got to do this. I'm going to push it, and that's what happens, because there was another one that I drank before. This was a while ago, about 10 years ago. I forget what the bottle of whiskey was, but it was something local, and I went to go buy it again, and it jumped up. I said, I'm done. Like, why? I said, because you upped your price because you want to follow all that stuff, with the advertising. Oh, this is good. I'm like, you're not my company. They got pissed. I said, I'm out.
Well,
It's
a
just
friend of mine drinks this bourbon. It's Jefferson Landing or something. It's the one they put out on the boat.
Yeah,
and
Oceans.
It goes out to sea for 6 months.
Mm-hmm. I think there's more of the gimmick, though. That's why it's so expensive.
But that stuff is like $100 a bottle for a liter.
The one I can't understand why it got so expensive is Whistle Pig. I remember when I first used to see that in the stores, that was like a $30 bottle, and I went here locally. I love our Walmart, because a Walmart, believe it or not, has some really good top shelf bourbons. But now they have it in the glass cabinet, and it's like $100 and some for that same bottle. I was like, what in the world? How did it go up so much?
Supply and
because
demand.
somebody with good rep found it.
Yeah.
That's what happens with them local distilleries.
Never say die bourbon. I've never heard of that one. I'll have to look it up.
Well, I never heard that one either.
There's so
Although-
many of them now.
Although Steven is in Spain, that might be one of those weird imports they get up there.
Well, I like that new stuff. It's something that people never drank before. I'll try it, and that's what I like because that's good stuff. Normally, I've had
Yeah.
some stuff that not.
I know my daughter's boyfriend. What was it for my birthday? I think he got me a bottle, and I've never had heard of it, and it was actually pretty good. It's called Brothers Bond, and I think they're relatively new. It hasn't been around for too long. That was actually, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was good.
The other stuff I like is I'm usually a rum drinker, and I drink Mount Gay Extra Old. That's good stuff.
Oh, okay. Zacarpas, I think, is the one that I've had. That's a rum out of Puerto Rico,
Dominican
I think.
Republic.
Or Dominican Republic. That one's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
They served me that as a pairing at a cigar lounge in Ensenada. Man, I hadn't really dabbed into rums, but if rums are anything like that, I can see why people really like rums.
It's not all Bacardi 151.
Yeah, no, that's see, that's my experience. That you can run a car with that stuff.
That's exactly right.
Well, you could, but there's no taste with that.
It's just fire.
It's jet fuel. You spit fire. You can't put that on a plane.
Oh, you can.
No, you can't
You
put it
probably
on
run
a
a
plane.
tank with it.
You can't. You cannot travel with that on a plane.
Yes, you can.
Because it's so flammable.
No.
Yes, you can. In a damn gas tank, you can.
A gas tank.
Well, not in your carry-ons.
I'm
That's
just saying.
Yeah.
I know I was Air Force. You could put that some bitch in the gas tank and it'll get her up and going. Okay.
Good.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but a lot of those Caribbean rums, they're for the most part, they're all pretty good as long as you stay away from like the introductory brands. They're good. Because I like to sip them.
Isn't there one that's called the Club Cuba or Cuba Club or something like that?
Oh,
It's supposed to be from the Havana.
I've never heard of that one.
Oh, okay.
But see again, a lot of that stuff is hard to get. If it's coming out of Cuba, it's not easy to find.
Gosling Black Seal. I've never heard of that. That's a whole different wormhole to go down to.
The Gosling's good. You can do dark and stormies with them.
Oh, okay.
With the ginger beer.
No, those are the devil. I've seen it.
Remember at the Triple Crown we were drinking them.
It's the devil. They presented that because they knew people would spend money. It happened. I seen it. I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, the problem is when you have beverages that you can't taste the alcohol, those are the dangerous ones. That's why I kind of like bourbon. Bourbon lets you know you're drinking bourbon. So you pace yourself.
I like to taste it, right?
Mm.
If you can't taste it, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's going to get you drunk as hell easier and quicker if you can't taste it.
Yep.
Then your hangover, it's going to suck.
At my age, all hangovers are bad.
Yeah, mine too.
What do you guys drink down there in Peru, Dr. Anthony?
Coke Zero.
No. I'm talking about the locals. The locals when they have the party.
There's a really local cheap rum that they drink. I've never tried it. I don't really. We don't get into town much anymore. We kind of stay isolated out here. We go into town to grocery shop, and that's about it.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Milk and vodka.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
What the hell, Craig?
Jeez.
No wonder you don't sleep.
What milk?
That's got to curdle the milk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
God, like what the hell? No, you're gonna fill that in the morning when you're hugging the damn toilet. No.
Well, it depends. Benjamin says wild turkey, but I guess there's a couple of wild turkeys that are actually what is it, 101 or something like that? That's supposed to be better than the. I don't know. I've never had wild turkey. I've always stayed away from it because exactly that. That's what I remember alcoholics drinking because it was cheap.
I resent that, you shit.
You resemble that.
There's no little shit with that. I'm gonna tell you what. All right, I got a story. All right, so like if somebody in the family turned 21, we go out to the bars. There was a wild turkey shot involved. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But that was the first one. But the harder shit was after that. I'm gonna tell you what, wild turkey tastes good.
That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I've never had it, but I'm telling you why I've never delved into it because
They don't
every
sell
time
it down
that,
there.
yeah, they do. But the thing is, for me, nostalgically, what I remember a wild turkey being like what somebody said, it was like the bottom shelf. You know, when you had $1.50, that's what you would buy because it would do the job. Now it's not that cheap. Now it's up there with some of the other bourbons, and it always tops it like in the top 10 for beginners. It's always in that top 10 range.
It's gonna kick a person who's not a beginner's ass. Okay, I'm telling you. Always work that into the shots of the newbies.
Yeah, I stayed away from that and Black Velvet. Those were the ones that I always nope.
Wait a minute, Black Velvet. I'm gonna tell you, got a story. Out in South Dakota, they had a parade. It was during Christmas. It was like a light parade, and I'm gonna tell you what, that Black Velvet will keep you warm. And
So does the campfire, but you don't see me drinking that.
Yeah, well, I drank the wild turkey or the B. We called it BV. BV, keep you warm, is why we drank it out there. It's military stuff. It was a cheap whiskey.
Well, that's what the snowbirds will load up. They buy the 1 gallon jugs. The whole cart will be full of Black Velvet. It must be real cheap if they're drinking that stuff.
Listen, I resent snowbirds, okay? You need to think like a snowbird if you want to save on the pocket, all right?
Yeah.
Southerners, anyway.
Yeah, it does come in a plastic bottle. Anything in a plastic bottle, it kind of makes me question if I really do I need to really drink that bad or not?
Is the alcohol melting the plastic from the inside out? All right, fellas, I gotta go.
All right, Paulie.
I'll catch you guys. Great chatting.
All right, thank you, Paulie.
But
Later,
Later,
Paulie.
Paulie.
plastic bottles are good if you bring them in your bags, because glass bottles weigh a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
When we come here, we're fighting every ounce to get, under that 50-pound mark. And so, I normally bring some alcohol for people here that they like that they can't get here. So, I always buy the 1.5-liter plastic bottles.
Well, you go to an NFL football game, you got a plastic flask, you're good to go. Done it. Pittsburgh ain't got nothing on me. Done it. But yeah, no, where'd that go? Everclear and Gatorade. Done it.
Yeah,
Good
well,
Everclear though.
I used to do jungle juice when I was younger, but that doesn't mean I still drink Everclear.
No. Everclear and Gatorade, good time.
I've never even tasted Everclear.
It's
Same.
moonshine.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's paint thinner.
commercial moonshine.
It's paint thinner. You can remove paint from your car with it.
You ain't had good weed time. Oh my gosh. If I wasn't flying, I'd bring some good shit. I'm just saying.
Wait, if you weren't flying, what do you mean? You can't.
Oh, you can't fly with what I'd bring for
Set the plane on
moonshine.
fire.
They might think it's a bomb. Just saying.
Molotov.
Yeah,
Cocktail, yep.
Molotov cocktail. Well, I think I'm gonna shut this down. I want to thank you guys that are here. Jeff, thank you. Stay. Don't go nowhere. Doctor and Mexicali.
Hey,
I
thanks
wanna
for the
thank
invite.
Lodge in the chat, lurkers, and everybody else that participated. Thank you all for tonight. Y'all have a good night. Goodbye.
Nice
Anybody
meeting
got
you.
last words?
Jeffy.
Thanks for the stream, everybody.
All right. Good night, everybody. I gotta click the buttons, right? There's